Hi everyone, I believe I'm live. It's showtime. Welcome everyone to my latest live stream. Let's have a look. Okay, we're good to go. Hi everyone, welcome to Peter Ray's Adventures. Hopefully you're all well. Had a good start to your week. Let me just turn the volume down there. Okay, we've got Scrappy Matt's joined, and then others will join after Pete's finished going live. If you don't know about me, I'm part-time eBay reseller. Been doing it for a few years and been on YouTube since May 17. So any questions, ask me. I will drop the link in to the chat as well. It's what's called an open panel chat. So people can pop in as long as I can see their face and then they say who they are, because a lot of people haven't joined yet. So if anyone's got any quick questions, and put question what it is. We've got Ali's joined in. She's popping in. Ali, I appreciate that with the competizione. And Lincoln Sellers popped in. Hello. Hello. Welcome everybody to this open panel chat. Night's Last popped in. Hopefully you're well. Richard? Name's a bit like, you know what I mean? But yeah. I didn't specifically have a topic for today's chat, but I will tell you about another chat I'm having tomorrow afternoon, a bit later. Richard Payne's popped in. Thanks for popping in. Hopefully you're well, all rested up from your challenge last week, winning it by a small margin. Gundo G's popped in as everyone flicks through. Got 8 watching there. Yeah, how's it going? Yeah, it's going quite well actually. I've been sorting out VHS players, DVD players. I've got a couple, and cut long story short, I brought a DVD VHS combo for free. So I can't grumble, for free! A couple of Saturdays ago. It was in my last day vlog thing that I did. If you haven't seen it, do check it out. Subscribe to the channel, tell your friends, all that. Anyway, I picked it up. I tested it the other day. I was like, the VHS player works because I had this Michael Jackson Thriller VHS. And I thought it would be worth some money, but obviously it wasn't. It was before they put the ratings on the pre-cert, so before they put ratings on the VHS tapes. And the VHS actually works. I thought, fair enough, that's quite good. The sound's a bit like, because it was a Toshiba, so it's years and years old, big fat thing. Anyway, and I was like, okay, I tried DVD, it was like, going round and round and round, and in the end I couldn't get it working, so I had to put it as spares and repairs, but still go for good money. And then obviously a DVD player I picked up for a £5 a few weeks ago at the local car boot, plays some DVDs, but other ones don't play, even though they work on other DVD players. So that one again had to be marked down spares and repairs. People can easily fix these things. I just haven't got the time to fix. Well, sometimes I have, if I'm there, but I just think sometimes it needs quick flips. Anyway, how's your week been? Oliver Ian's popped in. Got any quick questions? Do let me know. I appreciate it. I will put the link in a bit, because it's an open panel chat, so people get people in, guests in, reseller guests. So just to say now, have you seen on my channel already, I scheduled tomorrow at 2 PM afternoon. I have Karin, the sewing thrifter, on my channel. She's a lovely lady. I've met her a few times at meetups and had chat to her previously before. It's just going to be like a informal chat, see what she's been up to for the last 6 months or so, and this, that, and the other. And if you've got any questions for Karin, then put your questions in when you come in tomorrow at 2 PM. I will post it on my community post in the morning, so you can get notified and check out that live stream, which is cool, because really great to chat to Karin. If you haven't subbed to Karin, the sewing thrifter, do go and sub. She's got a channel. It will be in the link in the other video as well. I don't think I put it in this one. Didn't need to, I don't think. No, I haven't. Just on my Facebook page. And talking about that, I had a nice little sale on my Facebook page, because I set it up primarily to interact with you guys and to do this, that, and the other, because I don't do Instagram and that. Anyway, long story short, I put it through, and the guy messaged me. I won't disclose the guy's name, and because I had 4 Toy Story Buzz Lightyears, all in various condition. Got from local car boot about a month ago from a dealer. Anyway, and he's a nice dealer guy. I get some good deal bargains off him, and I think I paid £1.50 each, so £6 in total. And I'll like cleaned quite a lot of them, stuff like that. And I was in the process of about to go in, not at a second, because it was the other evening, last week I think. And I got a message off my Facebook page. I'm like, oh cool, message. And I was like, right, okay, he was interested in that. So I sent him a few photos. I told him a bit about what they are, because one's missing an arm, quite a lot of the buttons don't work, and one's got wings missing, even though one's got the usual belt. In the end, I gave him a good deal, £18 all in, sent it to him. That doesn't bother me, he gets them out. They're an average pickup sort of thing, so I don't mind, no fees, paid by PayPal, so I was happy with that one, the Buzz Lightyear. Because I think he picked out the best ones that he wanted for his collection, because he's one what calls a closet collector, so collects a lot of things. Doesn't realise he's got so many things as like me, a gaming collector, and I collect other bits and pieces like Power Ranger toys, the old stuff, and some of the bits and pieces. A lot less now, but and yeah, that was quite cool. I do think we've had some people in the chat as well. Jimmy from Church into eBay Traders. Grant Resellers popped in. Hello, Grant, mate. Thanks for popping in. Antoinette Daly. Tap Pellet's popped in there as well. So it's an open chat. I will in a sec put the link in the chat. So do, if you want to pop in, let me know, and we can see your face, and then we say hello. Get a chat going on, because I didn't think of a topic for today, but we get chatting about anything and everything. So look, hopefully we had a good week, by the way. Rest of my week, as I say, tomorrow 2 PM I'm chatting to Karin Fisher, Karin the Stone Thrifter, on my channel. Do grab some questions, put them in the chat tomorrow, 2 PM UK time. So it'll be early for US and late for Australia. If you're watching it on the replay after the fact, like from tomorrow, then do leave me a comment down below, especially like this one. Do leave me a comment down below. What else am I doing as well? My local, my local indoor bowls club. So if you don't know, bowls is an old game from the Middle Ages. Even further than that, but mainly Middle Ages. King Henry VIII played it. When Spanish people played indoor bowls. And basically what happens is the fact that they've reopened, I think this is the first week, and they had a lot of guidance from the government to reopen. They've got a lot of measures in place to keep you all safe, which is fair enough. And I'm in on whether to go back to play bowls as I can. I might be in a league, but I've got to know by tomorrow if I'm actually going to go back. But I did enjoy it. It's just the fact that you've spent 6 months off playing. I don't fancy being in a league. I need practice though first and mucking it all up. But I shall see. But if I do, then that'll be another extracurricular activity for me. Because if you don't know, I've also resold bowls as well. Go back on my sales updates. And basically, I joined a couple of years ago now. During a bout of depression. I won't go through it entirely, what it was about, but I had a bout of depression one Christmas, a couple of Christmases ago, and I thought, because my mum was joining previously, I thought I'll join, and really enjoyed it, and it's another outlet, social outlet, but I've got to see what's what and that, but just getting the time to go up there and practice and play and do whatever. If you're going to practice and stuff, you've got to, make sure it's worth it, because you pay the fees and stuff. There's another outlet to pay fees, but I shall see. Probably, so that'll be taking up a few hours a week or so just to get out, really. But I've got to work it around reselling and other bits and pieces that I'm doing. So I've also got some opportunities for more sourcing. I'll tell you a bit about later, bits and pieces. But we got Andrew's popped in. Hopefully you got your carpet clean. I do know indeed, yes, he's basically about to finish. Lucy's popped in. Derek says he sold those bowls tonight. I sent you pictures. Excellent. Just for the balls. Yep, just for the bowls. Yeah, the balls are called bowls, by the way. Excellent. Then you got all the other bits and pieces that helped you about. That's really cool, because I've gone. That's what Peter, the Vinegar Jar, was saying about your specialist subjects, like specialist reselling terms. Let me know what you know as your specialist, what you're really like confident about to pick up without even looking it up. Just going, that's good, worth money. That's worth money. For me, it's always been gaming, computer gaming, gaming accessories, consoles. It's pretty simple to me. Bowls is another good one for me, and tripods here and there. Match attacks is a little bit less for me, actually. I haven't picked up many recently for ages, but mainly bowls, indoor like bowls, outdoor bowls, indoor bowls, and gaming stuff, like what I know quite a lot, but I'm expanding into other areas. Nick Hayes popped in. Hi Nick, thanks for popping in. Let's have a look. Sorry, I was popping up the chat. Okay, let's put a link in and say, oh, do I have well, that's on my own accord at the moment. As you probably do know, I'm looking for work, obviously part-time. Just part-time, just to get a bit of money together. A little bit more, so I can do this like full-time in the future. Well, not like soon, but when I can, because obviously I've got a form of Asperger's, mild form of Asperger's, so it limits quite a lot of things, like social interaction, anything new that's quite hard for me to comprehend, etc. Let's have a look. So here is the link, because it's an open reseller chat, so anyone's pop in, you can. I thought, why not let the subscribers come in, make sure you can see, I can see your face, if you want to pop in. If they don't, Lucy, no, they don't. Not at the moment, really. No, I'm just doing it of my own accord, here and there. When I've done me reselling bits and pieces, which I've been doing today as such, photographing, etc. Not trying to get distracted. Royal Mail are looking for part-time Christmas workers. They probably are. They usually do, in that respect. So that's another avenue to go down. It's just like trying to work it through, so I can not to have time for because a lot of the times I get time for one thing, and then a lot of things just get pushed back. But I like to have time for a lot of things, whether it be working or seeing friends, etc. So if you want to pop in, do pop in. It's open reseller chat, open panel chat. Let's have a look. If there's any questions, do let me know. There, so have a look at up the chat, see if anyone's there. Apart from that, I do have, I think my local car boot on Saturday. I won't disclose the location. You probably know already. Anyway, if you subscribe to my channel, as you probably will do, I think it's a local one. I did ask on the Facebook page, and they said they weren't sure, but I'm assuming it's going to be the last one, because they did run basically for about 2 or 3 months a year, but with what's happened, they've stopped, and then they're running a little bit later this year. I would, but the PS5's on tonight. Fair enough, Lucy, no worries. I understand that. Yeah, so I got my Sunday one for another few weeks, and then I've got this nice little jumble sale trail to go to. I won't disclose the location, because I can guarantee a few resellers who are going to go to it, but I'll keep that location down. It's a nice one to go to. I missed the last one that they held previously, And I've never been to a jumble sale trail. I've looked at the Facebook information. I've got it pinned the page to my phone, so I can go on the front and check it out with all the locations to it. So what I'm assuming is when you go to a jumble sale trail, you have to look at all the rows, all the names of the rows, and double check which is the easiest, because it's from 10 till 2, 10 p.m. till 2 p.m. And I'm like, okay, right, I've got to get there early, get parked up, because I do a little bit of filming as much as I can. I own a GoPro, so I can't do that sort of thing. I do little bits and pieces, what I picked up, and we'll walk around the area, because it's near a famous race course. So there's a lot of ones in the south for that place, and then in the north, so there's quite a lot, about over 50. So I won't get around them all, but I'm hoping to get around at least 20 in that time. Because if you look and stuff, and then you go through and you can look and whatever else. So yeah, it'll be a good experience to do a jumble sale trail. I've never actually done one ever, but they've always been too far, like way past London or too far south, all sorts. Evening, Chris. Thanks for popping in. Hope you're well, mate. It's Wrexham, yeah. Top secret location is Wrexham, yeah. All go to Wrexham. Nick his gear. Buy his carpet cleaner. Go to shops and go to Wrexham. Go to shops and make sure his carpet cleaner's out, so he doesn't buy any more. Joke. Hi, Happy Chat. Thanks for popping in, mate. Appreciate that. So yeah, it's a fair amount of stuff because it's leading up to Q4. So I want to get as much as I can because a lot of people, for example, can go around the charity shops, like what Cola Flipper said. He did because he works from home, so he does eBay and whatever else. He does another job from home. So he used to go to an area where he had 14 charity shops to go in his break, which he could do in his hour or so break. Easy. If I tried that here, I would get one thing, if that. They're absolutely useless. So that's why if I do, I've got to travel further away. But it's just like trying to work through. I've got all those VHS tapes and other bits and pieces as a filler, which I will do soon. But just trying to work that out is such, because like I'm in the south, so southeast, and it's like basically they go, oh, charity shops too expensive. No, I went in one today actually, just opened last week, and I walked in there. I was like, shit, they've upped the prices. It was crap to begin with, but that's another story anyway. But I used to have like quite a few contacts through various charity shops, but all of them have either the managers have gone, the new managers don't want the contacts, or the shop's shut due to what's been happening and such. So I was like, crap, because there was one in your village, which is an area not far from me, just a through village with a lot of history. Anyway, and I went there about 3 weeks ago, and I looked at one charity shop because there was a Deborah, because my local one hasn't opened yet, which is a shame, and the other one was quite expensive. Clothing was okay because it's $1.99 for all clothing, and then I walked in to get the other one, and it's like, oh crap, it's closed. But Google Maps said it wasn't closed. I'm like, please update Google Maps. That's why it's difficult to go anywhere if you're going Google Mapping, like going places. You sort of got to work out, because you update your Google Maps anyway, and it's like, shit, come on, tell me if it's closed or what. So yeah, I've got to travel further. Anyway, let's crack on. What episode for the bomb? If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. It's shut. Oh, I see, because of the other one in Wales, North Wales, is shut. Yeah. I see what you mean, Andrew. So Happy Chap says there he got a load of Disney VHS tapes, 23 tapes, master collection. What do you reckon, eBay or Facebook? I would literally go through each individually. I know it take your time, happy chap. Most VHS tapes will sell in a bundle for depends how much you bought them for. To be honest, for if you try and get a bundle of VHS tapes under 2 kilograms, then you can get a really good price for the postage. I try and do 4 or 5. I can't remember now. You got to leave a little room for the packaging if you're doing that. If it's normal Disney like Toy Story or Bambi or Pinocchio with his lying nose, and anything else, Robin Hood, for example, Snow White and Seven Dopey Dwarves, and I would reckon quite a lot would probably be easier to shift on Facebook. Look up all the individual prices, work through, and then go through and have a look, because you can probably get around. I try and aim for £15 a lot. If it's worth like a bundle of 4 or 5 decent Disneys. I don't pick up Disneys anymore because I normally pick up the ones like Thomas the Tank Engine, Fireman Sam, Pingu, Brum, Winnie the Pooh. What else have we got there? Postman Pat, Animals of Farthing Wood, Art Attack, and the ones that I have got the pre-cert, no rating on them. Like, for example, can't think now, but the ones that were pre-1983. But it depends on condition. I would just split it down the middle. Do some on eBay and some on Facebook. Probably easier. Probably not. No, I got more than that, Lucy. I got about 200 nearly. Yeah, that's what Derek said. Stick it on both. It'd be easier for people because it's coming up to Christmas now. So a lot of people are buying through Facebook and buying through the eBay. Hi, Massive Action, thanks for popping in. Put on both, see which one sells first. Share your eBay link on Facebook if need be. Yeah, if you've got the marketplace, I don't see why not. Some of the local Facebook groups, they don't like that because they're like, oh, don't share your Facebook thing. Don't show your eBay. No. Do it, yeah, that's a good massive action. Yeah. Nope, they're sitting in the shed, Lucy. They've all been priced up and stuff. I'll stick them on to to eBay for some for individual prices like £15 or whatever, but mostly would be £15 for a bundle. If they sit, they sit. Nothing I can do about it. If it sits for a while, I'll just take them off and they go on Facebook, like some of my listings have done already. But I've got more to go on Facebook anyway, so it's the way it goes. But yeah, I don't pick up the Disneys anymore. I try and pick up the other types of children's ones. Like I had a CITV one, which does well. It's a CITV throwback for one that goes for good money. And then you got your Zap, ZAPP with 2 asterisks. I think, or was it? Zap, yeah. Which was a children's TV program back in the mid to late 90s and early 2000s, I think. Zap. Daisy Dare. Neil Buchanan was Smarty Arty. And then you had your hands. That's cracking. But yeah. Hi Karen, thanks for popping in. Appreciate that. As I say, do go and subscribe to Karin's channel. I do have a chat with Karin. Just an informal chat. Just to see what she's been up to over the past 6 months as per. And just have a nice chat. 2 p.m. tomorrow. I've got it on my YouTube schedule. So do go and sub to Karin and check it out. Tomorrow on my channel. I do watch Karin's videos back because they're great videos. Especially the one I sent for a box. But all for charity. So Derek says I just list on Facebook, no eBay links. You want to avoid the fees if you can. Bundle them is best. Anything special. Yeah, that's what I normally do. Just stick on, like, I do eBay, but yeah, some will go on Facebook if you can't. Because as I say, I got a load of books, which most of those go on Facebook. But it's just getting round to doing those sort of things because I've got a whole room full of quality merchandise. Sorry if I'm missing on the chat. Just jumped. Big box. Oh, the big box. Yeah. Are they Betamax though, Lucy? You got to be careful if they're Betamax because sometimes they're a little bit bigger for the players. Like for example, if you remember Del Boy, who had his in 1992 or was it three? He had his Russian VCRs, and Rodney was like going, Del, which tape don't fit in the VCR player? I know you got to buy buy the camcorder as well. Oh no, it's the other way around. Sorry, it fit in the VC camcorders, or wherever it was, and he's like, you got to buy the whole bundle. Yeah, cracking, like massive things, like night vision cameras and that. Yeah, so just be careful with that. Who's looking forward to Q4? Yeah, it's my it's been my fifth Q4 because I've been doing 16, right. So 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, fifth Q4. But my third Q4 that I've been really knowing what I'm doing. Well, still at United States, but last year was really good. I sold nearly every day up until Christmas Day. And after that, it went quite quiet, which you got to realise when you have a few days off over Christmas, and then you got your post January sales and stuff. It goes quite quiet. But previously, like I don't know about this year though, how it's going to affect buying. But I would reckon get all your make sure you look at your stuff that they've got. What's for Q4? Because you can get higher prices on board games, toys, VHS players, all sorts of stuff. And so people are buying for Christmas now. And even I've got a Christmas list going on. 30 years old, a Christmas list. Lol. I brought around 700 VHS tapes at the beginning of the year. I think I only have about 20 left. Yeah, they do well. It depending on like what ones you've got, but if you get the right ones, like Nick had a load of VHS tapes. Pretty certain I think some of those did really well. Yes, but you've been buying bleeding loads, mate. That's the problem. You got a Tatana full, or you did have a Tatana full, or you still got one because you've got this little biggish shed going on. Don Clark's popped in. Thanks for popping in, Don. Well, that's the theory though, happy chat, is Banksy. That would be bleeding jokes if Neil Buchanan was Banksy. An absolute childhood legend of mine. Because he was in a band, a rock and metal band, previously, way before he did the art stuff. And that, and oh god, if he was Banksy, if I saw Neil Buchanan doing whatever he did, probably under a mask, I'd be like, oh god, I'll literally scream. Oh my god, look at the guy's a legend. You cannot sell them. That's a shame. I probably would have tried Facebook Marketplace or local Facebook groups. That's a shame. But they are quite slow sellers. But they do pick up the store though, because whatever you do on the store all helps, like listings, photograph, drafting, promotions. So, going back to cleaning now, I have to. Alright, cheers, Andrew. Hope that goes well, mate. No idea. No worries, Lucy. Hopefully it ain't too long. Hi, Michelle. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate that. Always nice to see people from the other side of the world popping in. Hollywood musicals, VHS, really bundling them will sell. Yeah, just mainly bundle the VHSs. Hi, Sailor A. Wow. Long time no see. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad, realistically. I'm okay. It's Livestream Mania. Yes, I know there's other live streams on as well. Tizzy Lizzy. Oh, is that a pun of Thin Lizzy? Tizzy Lizzy. Or is that another thing? Like, I love the band. Not right now, I'm not, no. But maybe in a couple of years or a year and a half, when the price is down. I don't really play gaming that much these days. I had an hour the other night. I've done Fortnite with some friends occasionally. I had an hour playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4. No. Modern Warfare 2, sorry. I think it was my favourite one. And I had an hour and a half on there the other night. But I was on a PS3, but no, I don't really play it. If I ever sit down, I'm either usually asleep or I'm watching something on YouTube. Whether it be reselling or not reselling. Need to get the groceries, all these lives on. Oh, do you see a lot from America as well? Evening, like popping in. Channel NEM. Karen says there, she's been changing my office around again. The flow wasn't. Oh, okay. So when I see tomorrow, a little bit earlier when the stream starts, I shall see this new change around. Lovely. No, it's always great to have a good change around on the what you're doing for the office. That's what I'm talking about. So I just got to pop a link in if anyone wants to pop in on this open panel chat. So if you're popping in, let me know, and then you pop in and see your face and whatever, and they can put you into the stream. Just a link here if you pop in. Getting COD, Cold War, currently playing Dark Souls. I heard about Cold War, I've not really looked at it. Because I don't really play gaming that much. I'm an older lag in the gaming sense, because a lot of young youth play a lot of these online ones. I'm used to like the PlayStation 1, the N64, Master System, GameCube. Yes, you will like it. Excellent. Hope so. I should be. Anyway, it's always flow in a calmer sense. Laney's popped in there. If anyone does want to pop in, or if anyone's got any questions, do let me know. That'll be great. To have some questions to answer. Daryl's in there as well. Hi, Daryl. Not sure if I said hi to you. Okay, let's have a look there. Oh. So I did see the Q4 question. So if anyone getting ready for Q4 at the moment, or backing up with a load of RA or whatever you do, let us know. Let's have a look there straight through. Okay, we have got 28 watching. Lovely. Appreciate that. Let's check and see if I've got oh, okay, my battery's running low. Okay, well, cool. Crash Bandicoot, Daryl says there. Crash Bandicoot, Metal Gear Solid, Tomb Raider. Oh, so, okay, Crash Bandicoot, which one though? My favourite was always Crash Bandicoot 2. The Cortex Strikes Back. And on Crash Bandicoot 2, with my gaming knowledge, when you go into the second level, if you hit the polar bear about 20 times, you get a lot of lives. Just to say, a little pre-cheat. I was not even in cheat books, but I was in the big books that you used to get, but not in little cheat books. I preferred Metal Gear Solid to Final Fantasy though, and Tomb Raider 2 one with Lara Croft Square. You know what's the pixels on the old Tomb Raider. Yeah, I enjoyed all that. I enjoyed Medieval, Porsche Challenge, Gran Turismo, loads of other ones as well. Karen says their dogs asleep on my laptop just watching on the TV. Fair enough, Karen. Oh, right. Yeah, I had quite a few of the demo 1 and quite all the way through. Because I used to play quite a lot of the demos. Cooler World, which does good money. Pandemonium. But I used to be a real fan of Medieval 1 and 2. I've got the remake, but it's never as good as the original version on that fact. Because, like, you'll go round with Dan Fortescue the knight who got shot in the eye, like King Harold, the Battle of Hastings, 1066. you got, like was shot in the eye, woke up. But in the first one, you only had primitive weapons. But the second one, you had a lot of weapons they can use, guns and stuff, machine guns and stuff, and all sorts through London. Zarok, the bad guy. And the second one, you started off by attacking this dinosaur in the British Museum. I think it might have been in the British Museum back in the Victorian era. But no, it's really good. I can't think of trying to think of other games, for example, like Guilty Gear. You've got Army Men. Trying to think, like you've got your Colin McRae Rally, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Loads and loads and loads of good games on the PS1 back in my era. One game that I did play as a demo, never played it up until a couple of years ago, was Overboard. Like, it was a pirate game where you just, like, one view on top of this ship and go round and try and sink boats while you're going for obstacles. I've got it now. It goes for quite good money on eBay, but I got it from CX. If you're buying from CX, be aware the discs might be scratched, like, up to buggery, really, in that fact. But it's just how CX run, because they don't normally clean the disc where they should do, to be honest. Sorry, I just got down the list. Siphon Filter. Yes, I've played Siphon Filter a little bit. I was quite good. I was never into that as such. I was more into, as I say, Tony Hawk's, Medieval, Crash Bandicoot, Time Crisis, Tomb Raider. I love my Resident Evil 1 and 2, Code Veronica. Oh, if I think it's on, yeah. And because I like the fact, like, they had the when they made the first Resident Evil, it was firstly on it wasn't Mega Drive, it was the other one. I can't remember now, the other one after Mega Drive. Anyway, and it was crap graphics, but then they basically went straight up to PS1, and when they finished that one, they started making on second one, and they didn't finish it, so they made a slightly altered version of the PS1 game, and then they had the kind of demo of a second game, which was completely different to the actual real second version of Resident Evil. But it's one of my favourites. I play it all the time. Resident Evil 4 is always my favourite game, and that. So I was happy, like, to play all that. Silent Hill, like Silent Hill 4, The Room on PS2 was always my favourite, because that was scary as, yeah. Because I played it on a demo and it literally crapped myself. But no, you've got some good games as well. Crash Bash, Crash Nitro Karts, all sorts. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, 96, yeah, 92, yeah. Something like that, yeah. It was out because they made a lot of more cars and a lot more versions. Okay, let's have a look at the chats. Fair enough, Karin. That's cool. PS5 Showcase, Twitch just started watching while she listened to you. Fair enough. Yeah, I know Lucy said about that. I'm not really fussed as such. I'll pick it up on another day when I've got time. It's quite a long stream on Twitch. Xmas Day, was it? Fair enough. Yeah, Medieval, yeah. The actual remake is pretty good, but the version on PlayStation 1 were like the dog's bollocks. Literally, they were the best things ever. So I'm going down there. Dino Crisis. I never actually played Dino Crisis. It was like a bit like Resident Evil, to be honest. But I never actually got that. I've got it on PS1. And I've sold it before. But yeah, it's looks a good game. But I've never actually sat down and played it, because I used to play like the Tomorrow Never Dies, World's Not Enough, for example. Because obviously I never had a Nintendo 64. I always used to go around a friend's house and play all the Mario games and GoldenEye and stuff like that, Zelda and other ones as well. Because, like, obviously I watched a lot of GoldenEye 64 when people do the remake of the maps, and they do different maps, it's amazing on a really great updated versions on the graphics to watch it. Some of them are a bit poor because when they got the walking footsteps are really annoying, but others are just the best. The music on that was epic. Anyway, so if you're into gaming, I can't remember realistically. I know it's on one console, but before I look it up online. Sorry. Ashley's popped in. Thanks for popping, Ashley. Appreciate that. Oh, they were, yeah. Silent Hill was more freaky as such when you had, like, first one where you had the smoke and stuff and you couldn't see anything, and then you had these big bat things eating your head off. But then obviously Resident Evil, the first one, you go around that corner, past the big dining hall. Once you talk to Barry or whatever it is, by the fireplace, you go around the corner to the left, and this guy is there just gnawing on the other guy who died from stars. And then it's like, oh God. But yeah. Let's have a look. So I'm just going Ghost in the Shell. Oh, yeah. That's right. Ghost in the Shell. It's a cracking game. I've never owned it, though. Would love to own it. It was amazing, that one. Reseller Run. What's Reseller Run, by the way, Lainey? Let me know, because I must have missed all this. I missed quite a lot of these things. I know, obviously, you're doing your one for charity on the 30th of October. I'm scheduled in for that, 10:40. I've never played X-Files. I've seen it. It's pretty good. And on Simpsons as well. Sorry. Neil Darahaya. Okay, so if you've got any questions, do let us know. Sorry about my gaming knowledge. That's quite good, because I was like intently listening to Pete while I was setting it all up, and it was like great to see and hear of everyone's niches. Like Pete's got literally, I see him around car boots and stuff, and where he picks the stuff up, he's got a niche for pretty much a lot of things. He's across the board what he picks up, but he has gone into like picking up a lot of stuff he can mend. Forget the Billy Bass, but like a what he tested the other day, one of the consoles he tested the other day, it worked. Because he was chatting to me at the car boot last week about it, go and test it, and he did. So he's good. And then obviously Shell's jewellery and stuff, and Cola Flippers Lee is clothing. Because I remember Lee at the last meetup in Hitchin. I was chatting to him about a back last November. Gosh, nearly a year ago, the end of November. Wow. And about him wanting to do a channel and thing. Because he did work. I'm not sure if he does, but he did. And like that. And I was like, yeah, very good. I was chatting to him quite consistently about it. And what you need to kind of do it in a way. And now we've got a good channel. If you want to learn more about clothing and stuff, do check out Lee. And then obviously Z with his shop and his legendary status. Of course. Hi Jane, thanks for popping in. Sorry about that. Let me get this down. Facebook needs my face. Oh, right. Fair enough. Righto, let's pop the link in. Let's have a look while you're doing that. If you've got any questions, let me know. There's a link for the stream. If you want to pop in. Let's just have a check. See what's what. Okay. I sold some PS1 games, says Ashley. Found in my shed. Thanks to you, Peter, and all the game knowledge you share. Oh, that's great. 4 watchers. So I'm going to send some watchers. Wimbledon programs for 35. I'll send out on 32 for that, because I only paid a £5 overall. I've sold some already. Wimbledon FC. Anytime, Ashley. Yeah, that's cool. I like to give some knowledge, whether it's in my whether it's in my live streams or in my day vlogs, or I always try and share some knowledge. Yeah, let us know what the PS1 games were. Yeah, because I do try and use knowledge. And in summer, I must have missed that. There's so many streams going on and things. Okay, if I can find that back, I'll try and watch it a little bit. Right, what we've got? Diary of Wimpy Kid books. How much did I pay for those? Whole bundle on for 20. I'll go way too on that. I'm sorry guys, I'm just shifting through some offers. Because I listed the fair amount of things earlier on, so you could give you more chance to get offers. Diary of Wimpy Kid. I brought them back about a year ago in a charity shop in Surbiton. Paid a bit too much. And grab GTA. I go 18 in that because I got GTA San Andreas, GTA 3, and Vice City. And that one, Watcher. I'm just trying to work through because obviously, as we know, a lot of times you get offers to watchers, but you send them out and there's no watchers on it. It's like, what's the point of telling me? What's the last one? Oh, just some Disney Pixar Toy Story Bucket O Soldiers. Let's go for 11 on those. I want to get rid of them. Because I keep seeing them at the car boot, but they're not worth picking up. The Bucket O Soldiers, 2 watches. Fingers crossed for those sales. Right, let's crack on with that. Hopefully, fingers crossed. You end up watching all of them, is really funny. I don't know. Okay. Correct, yes, Daryl. The Mr. John Fashanu from the old UK Gladiators, when I used to watch that in the 90s. I was born in 1990, so I watched it pretty much through most of its run. Not the early few years, but I caught up because obviously they do it online and do it on Challenge. I used to. Vinnie Jones, yes, I did watch Vinnie Jones live with Piers Morgan, even though I can't stand the man. He does Piers Morgan's life story, which is really interesting to see Vinnie Jones the last few years, basically with his wife passed away and that sort of thing. Robbie Earl, yes. Used to be a pundit as well. Dean Holsworth. Yeah, I had a great team. Trying to think who else I had. Was it Neil Sullivan? I can't remember. No, not Neil, was it? Quite a few. Anyway, there's loads on there. I brought a whole bundle of about 50 odd, where it was. I sold a whole load previously. A guy wanted just a few, because if you think about it, when you're like round where you live, you do see, if you go about 10 miles sourcing upwards, east, west, or down, you'll see a lot of things differently to what you see in your hometown. Because if I go in a London such, like a little bit further in, I see a lot more football programs, a lot more, I don't know, I'm trying to think, like different types of things. So, and I think I got these at my local car boot. That made me get a trolley and that. But yeah, it was a good pickup actually. I just saw them there. I was going, how much do you want? I thought you were going to say 20 quid. Because normally they say like, I'm selling them for £1 each. I'm like, oh, okay. A five, I'm like, sweet. Might be a dealer actually, but it was good to have though. Because you'll see a lot, because I don't see many plush toys like Car Boot Chris does or others. But you know my pickups, and obviously the vinegar jar as well. So we see a lot of different types. But it's good to just get out there. Do it. Glad, yeah. Odyssey were... Odds World. I love that game, Odds World. Odd World Odyssey does go for good money. I'm not sure what now, but they did 2 or 3. I've never played it online, and I think I'm not sure if I got any other games. Actually, I would really love to collect all the Odd World Odyssey. Follow me, follow me, follow me. That's what he says. He's basically like a, don't know what he is, but it's like a first. Well, just like you're trying to go past a corporation. It might be underground. Yeah. Duke Nukem, The Land of the Babes, my favourite. Duke Nukem was great. FIFA, okay. 30 for GTA, yeah. Depending on which GTA it was. If it was GTA London, 1969, GTA 1 or 2, there's quite a good variance on those. Glad, yeah. My favourite was always Wolf with red cards. Red card from John Anderson, pushing the guy down the pyramid, kicking him. Now he lives in New Zealand. He's ripped as hell, quite strong for a person in his 60s. And then obviously Lightning Jet, because like people like what's his name? What's the guy who used to work as a fireman? Guy with dreadlocks. Not Hunter, he was a young one. But yeah, one guy used to work as a fireman and stuff. And still did it. High tea cakes, popping in. I get offers when I've just looked at an item. Yeah, it's really annoying. It really winds me up. When you're looking at an item, like you're looking at your own item for a price, you get an offer. Like, okay, I send them out, just in case. But we shall see. I doubt I'll get anything. Eureka, go, yeah, on not Buzzcocks, the other one with Matt Lucas as that drummer. And the guy who does the fishing. But yeah. Oh dear. Let's have a look there. Damn. Oh no worries, Ashley. No worries. We'll have a look in the shed next time if I have any more. Okay, cool. Yeah, be great. No, I always try and look if I can for the collection. They're different games, like for example, Oddworld. And others, but it's just like finding the money for gaming stuff and such. And when I see people with gaming bundles, like obviously Reseller Kid, Carbot Chris and stuff, I'm like, and they got games where it's like, I'm like, oh damn. Even though I could go and ask them, go, what you do on so and so, do it on PayPal. But yeah, it's finding money for it. Because I watch people like 2T UK, the Gebs, and a guy Metal Jesus Rocks from North West America, and they do a lot of gaming stuff. A few others that I've watched in the past, but it's just like trying to work that, and it's like, oh god, their collections are beautiful. But yeah, I don't collect all games, but I've got a fair amount. It's like just my retirement fund, pretty much. Shooting Star, that's what it was. Shooting Stars, yeah. Saracen, my mind's gone blank. Yeah, Shooting Stars was great. Saracen, yeah. Wesley Tube Scoops, oh yes, I remember that. It was winding up Wolf, that's right. Yeah. Wesley Tube Scoops Barry, that's right. The Irishman Who Can. There was a little Irishman. It was pretty funny. Yeah, it was good because they did an Australian version, an American version of Gladiators, and in the 90s and 80s and stuff. And yeah, oh god, bring back some memories because I used to watch it when I used to go up to see family up northeast. And we used to sit in there and watch Gladiators. Just watch it at home, just Saturday night TV. In the UK, in the 90s, we used to have shows on a Saturday night. For example, we had game shows like the Generation Game. Just after Brucey left, Jim Davison, the comedian, took over. That was great. With Mr. Blobby. We used to have Noel's House Party, Gladiators. What other game shows did we have? Oh, it's quite a few on a Saturday night. In between the Lottery and Casualty. That sort of thing. We used to be so many game shows in the 90s we used to watch. Because obviously Gladiator was a really brilliant show. And then you had obviously the Generation Game. That was like, my god. And then obviously Brucey went to ITV to do his game show. And then there was loads way before Strictly Come Dancing and all the others. But Saturday night in the 90s, in the early 2000s. Big Break. If you saw my video previously in my car boot haul, I got a Big Break board game. It was a UK show, 1992, 2002 or 3, one of those. And John Virgo and Jim Davidson, snooker. It's only a game show. Snooker in you tonight. But no, that was great. Memories. Because I was allowed to stay up and watch, because you had like repeats of Knight Rider, repeats of Baywatch. Oh no, that's actually Baywatch on there. I had to watch up, because I used to be, sometimes, if I was a good boy, not a Pinocchio, I used to be allowed to watch the WCW, the wrestling, on Channel 5, when it was on Channel 5, in the late 90s, used to watch that. Dale's Supermarket Sweep, what was that one, Stars in Their Eyes, yeah, I was right, because I had 2 or 3 presenters. Matthew Kelly was the best, and you had Supermarket Sweep, you had Dale Winton, and quite a lot of others as well. Trying to think of others now, but yeah, loads. Michael Barrymore did quite a few as well. You've Been Framed, but the 90s were brilliant. Bring them back. So I'm just going down the list. We just jumped. Anytime, Karin, yes, see tomorrow. If you don't know, I'm chatting to Karin. Do go and subscribe on my channel. Tomorrow at 2 PM UK time. Just having the general chit chat about what she's been up to the last few months and what she's got planned and stuff like that. So I'll see Karin tomorrow. Yes, Noel's house party as well. Wipeout, yeah, that was in 2000s. Matthew Kelly, yeah. Saturday night, Baywatch followed Gladiators, followed Eve by Blind Date. Mr. B Mom's funny on Blind Date. Yes, Cilla Black. The original dating show. What is got in store? I can't do a Liverpool accent, but legend Cilla Blackburn, ready type, orangey hair. Oh god, that was Big Break. Yes, Eunice Huttart. That was right. She's now a stunt woman. She's been on very, very many films. She's a multi-millionaire now, just because of doing Gladiators. Wesley was American, yeah, he was. He came over to do one of the UK versus American shows. Or did he do it? I can't remember something like that. Yeah, definitely. It's this different world over there where he lives. Mel Jesus Rocks. It's such a fact that as you can collect that, where he lives North America, and it's like different titles. But yeah, it's minted. I love his gaming room. Jet, aka Diane Udale, was at my wife's gymnastics reunion, but she decided not to go. I wish I'd gone along myself. I will see why. Oh god. You could have got an autograph, by the way. I know we had, talking about Wimbledon FC, we had Vinnie Jones at my local primary school. He came for a fete. We also had Wolf from Gladiators, came one summer fete for a whole day. It was a legend. And Mr. Motivator, we did Keep Fit classes. Mr. Motivator. We did it in assembly for like a week. It was a legend. Okay, let's go back. Let's have a look. So I'm just going down my chat. Laura laughs. I was right. I don't know what he's doing, but it's a shame people fade away, but it was great. I always remember they did a kids show version. I think when Matthew Kelly just left, they did more kids versions. Forget the lady's name, but I think a young lad did Slade and Come and Feel the Noise with the hat and all the rest. It was great, but no, it was a great show. My friend's husband was the inventor. Excellent. I didn't realise on Big Break they did a show in 1991 where they were just trialing it out. I don't think it was live, but they did it with John Parrott as the John Virgo one, and they did who's the guy? Frank Butcher. Oh god, my mind has gone blank. Let me just check. Sorry, let me check. Who's that? FIANK BUT. Mike Reed did that. Mike Reed and John Parrott. It didn't work out as such, and then they got Jim Davison, John Virgo, a classic pair. All I do is as well. I watch it constantly online and on the telly. It's like because I've been watching a lot of Minder recently, a UK show back in 1979 to 94, and Dennis Waterman, George Cole, and all the cracking stars that are in it. Diana Rigg was in Mind on the Orient Express. Pat Roach. You had Billy Murray. You had so many. You had Susie Quattro. Oh my god. Your boat race. The VAT, vodka and tonic. I love it. It's just where I am and where it is. Like birds of a feather. It's like where you live. Basically, you get used to a lot of TV shows and how you speak and stuff. And you like, well, a lot of people say, like, for example, in the Royal Family, that show, Ricky Tomlinson and Craig Cash, I think, and the others. When Anthony was going down to London, oh, we're going down to London. He's basically saying, like, we don't go down a lot. As where I am, it's like up to London all my life. People like from up north go, oh, down to London. I think Nana gives them £1 or £2. But yeah, it's that way inclined. But I still love other shows. We've seen Pet. I watch it all the time. I watch Live the Birds, Red Dwarf with Craig Charles, Chris Barry. But yeah. Just have a Laura laugh. Surprise. Yeah. When they didn't get on, that was basically a forerunner for that's right, a forerunner for what's that guy? Paddy McGuinness' dating show, ex-dating show. Lighty to something. What do you say? Likey no lighty or something. Paddy McGuinness. Look who we got in here, the gangster, the legend, Corey Powell Reselling. How you doing, my son? How's it going, dude? I ain't seen you around for a long time. Do pop in if you want to pop in. I just shoved the link in, by the way. So if I'm missing the comments, I'm just going through. Might read, yeah. Put. Yeah, snooker. I love it. Ooh. Mike Run Around Reed. Yeah. I watched actually Mike Reed in early 90s actually. It was, yeah, early 90s. Mike Reed Bullseye. For example. Let me just do that. But yeah, it was really good. Like Mike Reed on Bullseye. For example, I'm just clicking through. Oh, there we go. Hopefully I'm disconnected. I've just seen the YouTube. It's just disconnected, but hopefully I'm okay with the sound. Yeah, and he was in Bullseye. He did really well. Hi, Damien. Thanks for popping in. Damien. Okay, mind the Capri, little, yeah. Oh, that's a shame. I didn't realise that. Like the Minder, the Capri gear. Sorry, Chuckle. Yeah, it can't be a bit of Chuckle Vision. Now there's a cracking show in the 90s, kids TV. Yeah, Red Dwarf's great. It's a classic show, a forerunner to a lot of inventions. Like for example, they did like more 3D stuff. They did like gaming. A lot of gaming now has you can basically use certain devices where you can see in the game. They did that back in the 90s. Oh, got something coming around. Back in the 90s, yeah, they did a lot. Like, for example, in one called, I think, was it Polymorph, where they jumped into pictures, like snapshots. And obviously, that's a forerunner to a lot of things. But yeah, Charcoal Vision was great. So if you want to pop in, do pop in. Appreciate that. Be on a little while longer. But one foot in the grave. Oh, I see. Victor Meldrew moaning. Yeah. Yeah, you get a lot older and you get gripey with a lot of things. A bit like when it's younger, when you used to watch Harry Enfield and the teenager. And you're always moaning about it. When you come 12 to 13, it's like, my arms, I hate you. All that. It was like funny as hell. But yeah, I can understand all of it as you get older. I've actually just tested a whole load of that last week. One Foot in the Grave box set. And watching a bit of it back, because I put in it today because I forgot to take the photographs of the actual VHS and DVD player and stuff. And I was putting it in, I was like, oh my god, that's great. Big Victor Meldrew moaning. I love a fight with Mitchell brothers. What, back in the 90s, yeah, punch your lights out. I'm doing well. Currently watching Come Dine Me, but I'll be free to hop on live next few days. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll be live next week. I also got a car in Fisher, Stone Thrifter, on my live tomorrow, 2 p.m. Do check it out. It's all on my streams. LTW, London Weekend Television, and he said Silla was easy to work for. I've noticed a few people, though, have mentioned about Silla being a bit of a diva, but I can't grumble like that when she's been here and there, but it's a shame. Yeah, actually, what I will do, Corey, actually, I'll hit you up on Facebook. We'll get you on, we'll pencil you in for a one-to-one, Corey. That would be great. I've not had you on the channel. Have I had you on? I might have had you on the channel once or twice back in the day, but yeah, let's get it. Power Reselling. Corey Barlow. Oh, I can't spell. This pen's rubbish. Deirdre. 1-to-1 chat. Yeah, we'll get that done in the next few weeks, actually, Corey. I'll leave you up on Facebook for a Wednesday chat, actually. We'll do it on a Wednesday, or whenever you're free. No, that'd be great, actually, to hit you up on that, because I'm trying to get some more guests on the channel. Not bit on now. Let's have a look. She was a Laura laughs. Aye. I don't believe it. He didn't actually like that, to be honest, Daryl. Victor Meldrew, the guy who played him, really hated it. Oh, the Dickie Bow, yeah. And only a few people in the market saw him. Pat Butcher. Or Pat, whatever she was called back then. Yeah, that's right. Giving her a fright when he was supposed to be chatting up Peggy Mitchell. Bugger that with Mitchell's about. I think things resellers we get like that, to be honest. Victor Meldrew-esque with the people we deal with. It's like, you're useless. What we got there? Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Yeah, that's a great show. How do you feel on the remake of Fresh Prince, by the way? Because I've heard, I'm seeing the promos, it's really estranged. It was actually really good, though, in one respect. Janet Hubert, whatever her name is, the first mother on the show, or was it? I forget what her name was. One had a really good singing voice. She actually met up with Will Smith a month ago. I think it might be a month ago. Was it on TV or on Will Smith's YouTube channel? He met him up. Yeah, first time in years. But anyway, it was a weird thing. The older cast have not been invited to the new screening for some reason. Don't know why. The gaming collection, it's got a few bits and pieces added to it, but nothing much realistically. Due to space, due to a lot of reasons where it costs quite a bit of money, but I haven't really seen much realistically that I could actually get for a good price range. That's decent. But there is a lot of games I would love to collect for various consoles. Obviously, I don't own an Xbox or Xbox 360 and that sort of thing, or a few handheld ones, but most of them I do own. Birthday tomorrow, Daryl. Well, happy birthday tomorrow. Anything planned? So, have I seen children's TV show Nightmare from late 80s? I vaguely remember, but I haven't really seen as much of that show because I was only born in 90, so. I remember not NBA, but I remember the baseball, American baseball on Channel 4 at night time. You used to watch it with the American football in the 90s. And in the early 2000s, Channel 5 had the football from European football, like from Netherlands and stuff. Sorry, happy birthday, Daryl. Funhouse. I think I've seen a few fun houses. Okay, let's have a look. I'm down for that. Sweet ass, Corey. Brilliant. I'll hook you up next few weeks. Oh, cool. Yeah, she was very popular. Like a lot of them. Michael Barrymore, Jim Davison. They all fall from grace. Oh, it's a shame she passed away now, but Mr. Wilson, Richard Wilson. That's right, Damien. Yeah, I've seen that as well. Graham Norton's in there as well. I love that episode. I don't believe it did in the cave. And where they try and get back and Dougal's red sweater just winds up. They wind up. It's like, oh, yeah. It's just turned from people popping on, because obviously they're bit busy, to a reminiscence show. I might have to change the actual title and that afterwards. Keenan and Kel, yes. Who was the guy who did the theme? That rapper. Keenan and Kel. Oh, Keenan, Kel, Keenan. Yeah. Who did Keenan and Kel theme tune? Ask in Google. Keenan and Kel. Let's have a look. Coolio. Yes, Gangster Paradise. Coolio. Keenan and Kel. Oh, love that show. Yeah, I don't know why it does, but it's that new sort of 2020 look. You can't beat it in the 90s though, realistically. Yeah, it's a shame that he went. Janet Hubert Whitten. I knew it was something like that, yeah. He met Will Smith, vaguely. Orange, oh my. Back in the day, we love it. Because we used to watch that sort of thing during the early day when it's like holidays. For example, you had all the children's telly, Brum, Pingu, Postman Pat, all the rest. Thomas Tank Engine, back when Ringo Starr was doing the narrating. Then you went on to Keenan and Kel, Round the Twist, and others. And then later on, half 11-ish, 11, half 11, went Thunderbirds, Captain Scarlet and the Mysterons, Because you had earlier on, you had on CRTV the Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin. Back in the day when you sat there, did nothing, and you sat there all day long. Just sat there and drinking and eating sweets. Coke and sweets, yeah. So I'm just going down the chat. So, got any questions? Let me know. Decent program. Okay, let's have a look there. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, she was pushed out, unfortunately. Hi, Sally Sendell. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate that. Hopefully you've had a good week and rest of your good day as well. Just talking about TV shows and stuff at the moment, or whatever you like to talk about. I have put a link in, but people are obviously busy. Was that Channel 5? I thought it was Channel 4. I must be getting mixed up. Because I wasn't allowed up I wasn't allowed up at late. But I used to sneak down, put the telly on, stick it on to mute, and watch a little bit. Put the door shut. Prizes. What was the one that Neil Buchanan did? He did one with a house. Was that called something else? The UK version, or was it fun? I can't remember. I remember Neil Buchanan, 90s, doing one with a house. Then you just go through and pick out stuff. Craig Benson Phillips did a show with Gunge. Not 50-50, that was the other one with Sally, whatever her name is. Oh, yeah, too many good shows. No, we've got too many streaming services these days for TV to have any effect. Strictly Come Dancing, Britain's Got Talent. Of course, Strictly Come Dancing will be on soon, but that'll be not that good this year. I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. Be absolute crap this year, but no, it's not. Okay, 4.9. Sod that for a soldier, but I'll have a look in a year's time. I'll get a good deal. As I do. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Or if I sell a lot of good things, must be Mr. Cummins, those bargains. Again. 1997. Yes, that's right. First time Spice Girls were on it. Finders Keepers. Yeah, oh my god. I'm getting like shivers. It's really good. Love it. Let us know in the comments below or in the chat what your favourite TV show from your era was. Children's or the adult variety. Not the adult, but the, like, obviously Baywatch or Knight Rider or $5 Million Man. Because I know all these from my parents that aren't, because they're a lot older, and they used to watch it all. Because back in the day, in the 90s, my mum, like, she's still a good fan, but I used to watch, like, when I was 5 or 6 or 7, we used to watch a lot of good films late. I used to, some, like, Saturday nights, Friday nights, we used to allow to stay up late, 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock, and we used to watch, like, Jean-Claude Van Damme, for example, and the other guy who do like films like Exit Wounds and others. XIT. Let's have a look. Exit Wounds was Steven Seagal and DMX. And that's my favourite Steven Seagal film. Steven Seagal film. I used to watch like those ones back in the 90s and early 2000s. Used to be allowed to watch them. But I just love that sort of action thriller. And Jean-Claude Van Damme, like different films. But yeah, I used to love Double Impact. An early 90s one with Jean-Claude Van Damme. But no, it's great to see they're still doing reasonably well for themselves. Karate Kid 2, funniest scenes. Wax on or wax off? Funniest Kid, yes. Well, if he's Banksy, he's Banksy. That'd be great. Love to see him. You met Neil Buchanan. Excellent. Did he do your drawing? Did he go to a field and do your big collage? Crystal Maze, Paul. Hello, Paul. Welcome. Yeah, Crystal Maze with that bald geezer. Yeah. That's right. Art Attack. Excellent, excellent. It's not far off Halloween. I'll hopefully do a Halloween special. When's Halloween for me? 31st. Saturday. Ooh. What I'll do, I probably will get Mr. Money Mental if he's watching. I think Laney's doing the Friday, the 30th. And I get Andrew to do the 31st. If that's cool, I'll make sure you'll do the stream on the 31st. For this drinking, we do a Halloween special. Andrew just turn up being Andrew, and that's it. Whoa! Some good lineup designs. I'll have to have a look. I don't know if I have any of the games at the moment. Okay, let's have a look. No, well, Jordan. I know there's a few that have gone. It was good with Brucey, even though he forgot his lines. Loved the guy. I know, I can't beat it. Like, you can't beat it with a PS4. Zooming in is like, I can't see. Bang, you shot. It better be, yeah. I will do one day. Coming, get a PS5 or an Xbox One, wherever it is. Get gold. Krypton Factor, yeah, that guy, the ball guy, yeah. Oh, is that? Yeah, that's that Resident Evil game. I've got to get that. But I will save up for it though. With me reselling. Above the Law, definitely. Yeah, that sells really well there as well. Nightmare game. Steven Seagal, yes. Let's have a look. No one there seems to go. Yes. Can't pronounce the geezer's name because he's Canadian. Not that. Like, is he? Oh, he's American. Oh, I forget now. But is it the other guy? John Van Damme is. I forget now. Just going down the chat. Ball geezer. Oh, right. He looks like that guy from that song. I'm too sexy for my shirt. Yeah, he looks like that guy, but he isn't. They were the bomb. This 90s martial arts movies. They were the bomb. Oh, of course they are. You'd basically like watch them and you're like their mouth were like not moving with a sound, and then they'll kick them that far apart. Yeah, I know what you mean. But it was great. It's like when you watch early Jackie Chan, like Police Story. It's really poor quality, but you keep coming back and back and back. I've got quite a lot of the martial arts movies on DVD, and occasionally watch them. It's just reminiscent from history. It's just I get goosebumps watching them, even though they're poor quality. Like the one with Kylie Minogue in it. It's like, hey. How I knew he'd be earwigging. Hawaiian. Yes, you can wear that Hawaiian shirt or where it was. I'll allow you. You get it done, Andrew. 31st. Put it in your diary. Richard O'Brien. Also, Rocky Horror. Ah. I'm sorry about the ball geezer. It's just how I am. Let's have it. Yeah, I'll have to look at that new Resi, to be honest. 9ish sat. Okay, let's have a look. Sorry, I'm just going to look at the maze. Oh, and it's on the House of Rocky Horror movie, but the bald guy Richard O'Brien wrote the Rocky Horror, sacked from Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. Nice little bit of information there. The third right said Fred. I'm too bald for my shirt. Nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with bald people. They're perfectly respectable. Peter Cummins. Sticking the link in if anyone wants to pop in, say hello for a bit. Could do with some company. Evening Gimbal. Oh, Delta Force. Oh, my life. Yeah. That's right. Oh, my life. Really? That's fair enough. That's your opinion. I respect that. Yeah, I prefer Steven Seagal to Van Damme, but I love Jackie Chan. My favourites, for example, I'm looking up now because I forget, were Hard to Kill, Under Siege. That's my mum's favourite, Under Siege. Masks for Death was good. If you watched The Glimmer Man, that was the guy. What's his name? The Glimmer Man. Keenan Ivory Wayans. Well, all those brothers, for example. But no, had quite a few good films. Apple Justice, Exit Wounds. The Patriot was a good one, but the kind of quality for the films are not as much as they are now. For example, if you watch like a Rock, that wrestler guy, The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, with his 26 million inch biceps and his pecs out of his face, because he's been given it all that. Like, watch one of his films, like, it does my head in, to be honest. That sort of false reality he gives. But when you watch the older type, like martial arts and the Van Dammes and the Seagulls and stuff, they're crap quality, but they were sort of nostalgic reminiscences. Kylie, hello. Hi Laura, thanks for popping in. Production I saw had Barry from EastEnders as narrator, but heckling was real that night. I can imagine. There's the link, let's pop in. I know it's a bit late, but just say hello. We've got 30 watching now. Oh, yes, I forgot about martial law, Sammo Hung. And that again was a bit dubbed as such, but no, it was great. The guy was a bit larger in life. Yeah, he can still do a good martial arts routine, like in the film Round the World in 90 Days with Steve Coogan, that French actress, Jackie Chan, martial law, Sammo Hung. Oh my god. They bring back these memories, sexy memories, legends. Oh yeah, he's good, yeah. I don't mind the guy, Seagal. It's just when you do Jean-Claude Van Damme doing those crappy beer commercials or whatever it is, when he's half naked in the flipping snow, it's like with his mullet. Oh god, a few years ago when he did that commercials. Wyans, yeah. Keen Wyans. Erika Elaine, I might have seen her, but there's a lot of foreign people in the films. I do indeed, yes. And the other legend. Woo! Woo! Always there. You know I'm doing a stream there because of his legend. Back to your Baywatch arc at that. Production. Bolo Young is martial arts. Yeah, pretty much. A bit like what's his face? A guy died young. Enter a Dragon. Sorry, my mind's gone blank. Bit late. Enter the Dragon, which was She comes out of a cake. Bruce Lee, yeah, Bruce Lee. Of course he's flicking off. No one minds. So, Eureka. So, ERIKA under SEI. Oh, I can't spell today. Right. Just getting a picture of her, what she looks like. Oh, that lady, yeah. Yeah, the lady was a bit like, yeah, you know what I mean. She had a full frontal. Ah, that's right. She came out of the cake. Yeah, she had a dodgy hairdo. Dodgy hairdo. Hairdo. Excuse me, pronunciations. It's like that part in that on the buses back in which was late 60s, early 70s UK comedy. They're actually Esperous. Dear, my dear. It's Hesperus, not. Yeah, drop your H's. I get told a full time at home. You're dropping your words again. Bruce Lee. Yeah, not as nice. Yeah, I think so, yeah. It's like Die Hard films. Die Hard with a Vengeance. And that sort of thing. Yeah, it's great Christmas films. You've got to watch it at Christmas. Die Hard. Sod the Christmas films. Sod Home Alone. The Grinch. Even though they're classics. But no, you've got to watch, like, a bit of Steven Seagal. Or even, I'll be back, Arnold Schwarzenegger. In the Santa Claus. Was he in Santa Claus? When he was going down the escalator. In the Christmas film. Let me have a look. Arnold Schwarzenegger Christmas film. Jingle All the Way. I do it much better than Andrew. Jingle All the Way. Phil Hartman, that's right. Before he died. Because he died after. I think Phil Hartman was in Toy Soldiers. Back in 98. I think. So many films I've seen. Jingle All the Way, that's right. Best in the Long Goodbye. He had no lines. I don't think you like him either. But I don't mind a bit of Arnold Schwarzenegger. He was in that cop thing. Kindergarten Cop, that was a classic. But no, he's been in quite a few good ones. Conan the Barbarian. Sells well on eBay, by the way. Just for information. Jingle All the Way. Aye. Scrooged. Yeah, I haven't really watched many Xmas films. The Xmas film I watch is like just Snowman and his dog or whatever it was. And the Snowman. They're classics. Realistically. Oh yeah. My father watches all your black and whites and you go in there one day, it's like, black and white? Oh, she's been shot. No, he's not. He's still rolling around. Like the old Cowboys. Clint Eastwood and stuff. Classics, but you can see they're poor quality. Have you got any questions? I'll probably be on another 10 minutes or so. I will put a link in because it's gone past 10 o'clock and I'm getting a bit. Even though we're having a great chat, as always, legends. I shall be getting Corey Barlow, Power Reselling on the channel in the next 2 or 3 weeks. I shall Facebook message him. Private message Corey to get on the channel. Because it'd be great to chat to Corey. And obviously tomorrow I've got Karin Fisher. So Karin is Sewing Thrifter. If anyone likes to put Karin's link in the chat, then please do. 2 PM, it's all set up on my channel. 2 PM UK time. So just having a chat with Karin, what she's been up to, etc. And just a chilled chat like today, tonight. Hi Seb or Jasmine. Bill Murray. Yeah, Bill Murray's done a good film. Don't be mistaken, like I used to be for years, but of UK Billy Murray, been in gangster films, but Bill Murray, who was in Ghostbusters. Great film as well, indeed. Just pop the link in one more time. I understand if you don't want to pop in, that's fair enough. I always try and get guests in when I can. You usually does well having guests in. For me this week, here's a link if you want to pop in for a few minutes. What am I going to do this week? More reselling, I think. Cheers, Michelle. Appreciate that. Lovely lady. If you haven't checked out her channel, please do. Watch her videos. She mainly does live videos with guests. Like gets in indie chicks. Gets in Lex quite a lot. She used to host quite a lot of the reseller ladies that were... Now it's not been a thing. But do check that out. And give us some love. Because I met Karen as well. Yeah, not now. Not now. Groundhog Day. Yes, Groundhog Day. Aye. Let me have a look. Bill Murray films. Google. Yeah, I love Groundhog Day. That's a cracking film. But my favourite film of all time with Bill Murray in it was this film here. Stripes. 1981. They render through. Stripes. Where him and others, they went to the American Army. And it's, I don't know what I've been told. All that. And it was a great film depiction. Bill Murray, Sean Young, Harold Ramis from Ghostbusters. John Candy, Charlie died. And a lot of others as well. But it was a great film to show off his comedic talents. Bill Murray. No, you've got to see it. It's this film. Let me get a picture of it. Stripes. Oh. There we go, Joan. What a film from the young Bill Murray there. But you know, he's done. Kingpin was great as well. Egon Spengler. Okay, I'm just trying to think. Yeah, there's quite a few. But no, he did many great films. Bill Murray as well. Yeah, Ramis, yeah. Oh yes, shame that many do pass away. But Kingpin, yeah, that was a good film. But one of my favourites as well, though, in Kingpin, was the guy who was in Cheers, the American bar sitcom series, Woody Harrelson. He's been in so many good films over the years. Woody Harrelson, I just can't believe. He's one of the many American actors that I go back to time and time again. He's never really made a bad film. Zombieland, Natural Born Thrillers, for example, Midway was great. Battle of Midway, he was in that as well. Cheers, quite a lot. White Men Can't Jump, and a lot of others. I'm just looking them up here because I forget a lot of these things. Blame the Asperger's, but yeah, loads of great films. Welcome to Sarajevo was quite good, as well as the classic Wildcats. But yeah, so many great. Oh, fair enough. I think from an American point of view, though, Midway, for example, I understand that it was not because I watched that, and I thought they depicted it really well, but I can understand that from an American point of view. Anyway, let's go back. 70. Wow. Private Benjamin. I believe I have, but I will go through. Lucy just said there. One of the camcorders is in black and white, that she has, with no sound playing. Dodgy car booters. Yeah, you must feel that as well over the pond in America and Australia about when you go thrifting or sourcing, like you pay for things and they don't work. They say, oh no, they do. George Ross had that the other day when he put out a video, and I've had that with like a DVD player that doesn't really work that well. Play some DVDs but not others. They're laughing behind your backs. Because if they've got it in a shed for years, or they just go, oh, that'll do. But no, it's difficult. That's a shame, Lucy. A day early. Ooh, Damien, way. Well done, mate. Connor. Yes, Mr. Flash Gordon with a legend there. Night's Life, check him out. The channel as well. And all the channels here as well. But he's got a certain legend on the channel. I won't disclose who. But do check it out. The channel. Flash Gordon's a good film, yeah. Flash! Ah! It's weird. And when they were doing for that advert, Flash. You know the advert, Flash. And they were doing that, Flash. They got the rights to it. Flash! Ah! But it fits Freddie Mercury, though. The actual song, though. With the film. But no, it's a weird film. But I do love the film, though. To be honest. Randy Quaid's a nut. Fair enough. Goldie Hawn. Overboard. Was Overboard. I've never seen that one. Black and white display. Okay, I've never really picked up many camcorders, but Derek knows what he's talking about. Snow, Daryl. Who you can. Oh, you brought. That's right. You brought two. That's right. So I'm just checking out the chat. Playing, keep one sealed. Yes. Dennis. Indeed they did, yes. Can't beat a bit of Queen. I want to back 3, all that sort of stuff. Derek might be Samsung VPM50. Okay, right. Okay, so if anyone's got any quick questions, because obviously no one did pop in, which is fair enough. As I say, I'll try and get Corey Barlow back in. And it's nice to see people in here chatting quite a lot, because I know there's a lot of other videos and streams and going along, which is great. I think we had 35 at one point, which is good. Because obviously there's others, people flicking in and out and doing busy. Big Trouble in Little China. I've seen that. It's a great film. Yeah. So it was a great film to watch. Connect to a TV, says Derek, for Lucy, and you'll get sound. I can't pick. Oh, we've got a guest. Oliver Ian. Let's pop that in. Shot was 42. Okay.
Yes.
Evening.
Alright, give me a minute. Right, bud?
Yeah, I'm alright, mate.
I thought I'd pop in, see how you're talking movies.
Yeah, that's fair enough. We're always, yep. Take her, Ashley. Popping in. Yeah, it just so happened we got onto movies. Many movies that we've watched over the years.
Yeah, so Christmas movies.
Yeah, Christmas, yeah.
Die Hard,
There's loads. What about you, self?
Die Hard, Home Alone.
Yeah, definitely.
Got to be done.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I watch a fair amount of that. Yeah, because I watch it all year, every year. Die Hard.
Well, they're recycled every year, aren't they? You could pretty much look at the same adverts as last year, and it's the same stuff all over again.
Yeah, using about 50 channels, but yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's good though to watch that sort of thing. I think Die Hard 2 was my favourite. Was it 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, one with the when they were or was it 3? One of them when they were running around the streets and picking up the phones. And then a bomb was going to go off.
Oh no, that's number 3, isn't it?
3, is it 3? Yeah, I got all mixed up. That's right. Yeah, that's my favourite one. Yeah.
Yeah, they had
Always like that.
I think they changed the sign that he had to walk around with because it was offensive.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, the first and second one for me. Third one was all right, but we just went down after that.
Nah, that's fair enough. Let's have a look.
Have you watched anything decent recently?
What's that?
Have you watched anything decent recently?
Not particularly. No, I haven't really. I don't really watch much these days.
Catch
Always
up.
got something to do, whether it's reselling or other things.
Busy.
Indeed, yeah.
I've had a lot of Bond films on recently.
Bond, yeah. Yeah, I was testing DVD player the other day, and I just put a Bond film on. It's a shame it intermittently plays certain DVDs, which is a shame. Good from the car boot for a £5. I was like, yeah, thank you. But
How you getting on with your videos, by the way?
videos good. they're still there.
You still got a few?
Yeah, I got plenty. Not done much with them. I've done some with ones that I brought recently. They're on. I photographed a few today. A couple of Batman films.
Yeah.
And a couple of films from the 80s, which I went on a 2 each, so they should do well. But no, I tend to I've deviated away from picking up certain VHS films like Disney ones, but I try and pick up like children's films. For example, I picked up the other week Brum, Pingu.
Oh yeah.
I try and pick up Postman Pat, Fireman Sam, Animals of Farthing Woods, stuff like that. Like what else we got? Tom's Tank Engine, stuff like that. Art Attack, because I know they do quite well. Like they get up to £15 for just one VHS tape.
It's because there's so many rubbish remakes nowadays. Everything's CGI'd.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's surprising what some of them do go for.
Oh yeah, I noticed your videos.
Yeah, but
I was watching George's Ross the other day, and his GoldenEye got ripped up in one of his test GoldenEye. I was mortified. Classic film, that one.
Just have a look for yeah, because I got one lot, because obviously I always check in the because a lot of the time you get around the car boots with the VHS tapes, especially VHS tapes, like they're either really bad condition, because like I think a lady had like a whole load, like 3 or 4 sacks full, and I was delving in, just quickly going through, just picking out the ones that I could see that were good. Even though she wanted a bit much for them, I got a deal on them. But I was checking with, because I've had a few dud ones that are really bad condition, but most of them are all right. Season enough to test through.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Let's have a look there. So I was going through a chat.
Wow, I was honest.
Laney's in. Hi, Laney.
What? Sorry, Nice Life. Have you read that one?
Yeah. I think so.
You didn't know who Margot Robbie was?
Oh, really? Yeah, I know Margot
I was on the
Robbie
set of
is
the
about
last
10 foot tall.
Film. You
Yeah.
didn't know who she was? DL.
Oh, yeah, because he knows a lot of people like that. Yeah, it was set of the last Tarzan film with Samuel Jackson and Margot Robbie. I didn't know who she was at the time. Yeah, she did have blonde hair and she's like 10 foot tall.
Stunning, Margot Robbie.
Yeah, he knows a lot of people. That sort of thing. I think his brother knows a lot as well. He's got a great channel. Hi, A, thanks for popping in. Let's have a look, see what's anyone there. Okay.
Have you been posting any vlogs recently?
What was that? Sorry.
Have you done any vlogs recently?
Well, I did one last week, but no, not recently. Not for last week or so.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd seen one come out.
No, I haven't. No, it's just like getting time to do them, because most of the time I don't do much interesting stuff. I don't fancy to keep putting the same stuff time and time again. The last one I did over 2 days. I think Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
And then I just basically just coupled together because I knew I was doing quite a bit of stuff. So I only really do them when I'm doing a lot of stuff, because a lot of the time I just end up doing the same stuff because it gets a bit boring. Cause I used to do them every week in lockdown, and I got
Yeah, I noticed.
realised I got like, because there's nothing else to do, and I realised I just same time again. But no, I do them from time to time. Well, I do something interesting. But I have got other.
Every week in it.
What's that?
Do something interesting.
Yeah, but no, I've got other vloggy type videos that I will be doing next couple of weeks, because I've got sourcing opportunities. I've got a jumble sale trail I'm going to go to. I'll keep that where it is secret, because I know a few YouTubers who will be going, and it's not mega far from me. And looking online, I've never been to one jumble sale trail. I know what they're about, but it's just like I've got the map where it is, and they put the like on Google Maps, they put the pins where it all is. Over 50 at the moment, 50, and it's 10 till 2, so I'll only get around half of them. As such, it's trying to go around and work out a good way of going around it. Even though I'll probably get recognised and start chatting to people, but that's just the way it goes. But no, it'd be a good source of opportunity, because I know Nick and Andrea goes to quite a few. Because they went to one in North West London last week, which it's too far for me. It's like over like a couple of hours.
I think we had one there not long ago, but that's the first one I've ever seen around this area.
But no, I don't do them around my area as such, but I have to travel to them. But it's like a lot of things, really.
How have you been? How's the car boots been down there?
Yeah, they've been okay, actually. It's slowing down at the moment. It's just they started off pretty slow and horrible, but they've pretty decent enough. There is quite a few on different days, Saturday and Sundays, but at the moment there's on my local Sunday one, there's a couple of weeks left, and then after that they've got to check out the weather and this stuff before they can run more. But obviously it's a dog eat dog world, so you, as per usual, you probably know I like leave about 5 to 6 in the morning, sit in the queue outside, and then go in and wait, because they let on Sunday one they let the sellers in to set up until 7 o'clock. When for the first half an hour you're rushing around to try and get stuff, you always have to work out which row you're going to go down, get a little game plan. But I've had over the past few weeks got some good stuff, but lately it's been a bit hit and miss. Whereas you're like it's basically right place, right time.
Yeah, how did you get on with the football programs, by the way?
Yeah, I've sold some of them. When I picked up the Wimbledon ones, I've sold half of those to a guy. I sold a West Ham. Oh no, it wasn't West Ham, because I picked up a load of West Ham stuff, and then in there was a Panini 1987 sticker album. Yeah. I sold that for decent money. I would have got a lot more. I would have got about 50 or 60 quid for it, but it was in very poor condition. But I didn't pay much for the bundle. When I went to a car boot in Sutton, where the vinegar jar goes, and yeah, apart from that, I've one of the quite slow sellers, because I've been bundling quite a lot up. I always bundle them up and then just stick a decent price on it, because obviously if you bundle loads up, they can be very heavy, so
yeah,
be careful of postage.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Heard his name mentioned again. I mentioned people's names and they pop in. Hi Pete, mate. You alright? Good stream earlier, by the way. I was watching in the background. Yes, I've seen some of those Apcourt farm videos. One from not from last Sunday. No, I'm far behind on videos. It was a massive. Yeah, I did see. Was that the one you went to with? What's his name? Send me YouTubers these days to remember names. I've forgotten the guy's name, but one of the YouTubers he went with. We have a house, and Jumble Trails are the best. Can ask them for whatever, and they may have in a house, and never thought of selling. Yeah, true. I've just never seen one locally, so I thought I'd better get to them. Probably the last one this year, or my first, and that last. But as long as the weather's okay, though, to be honest. Let's have a look up the chat. Okay, let's go down. Flipping Sloth. There we go. I knew it was one of them. Oh dear. And so I see you obviously in quite a lot of live streams and chats. So how do you find like your time with watching the videos? Do you sort of watch a lot, or do you watch
What, me?
various?
I watch when I can.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, it's easier to sort of keep an eye out and ear out, especially when little one's running around at night. So once he's shipped off to bed, it's quiet time then.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
No,
Yeah, it does
when I can.
kind of take up quite a bit if you're watching quite a lot. Like some people do, but yeah, it's the same for me. I regulate it.
I mean,
I don't watch many during the day, but I sometimes watch in the evenings if I
not a lot
can.
of lines I watch anymore. Not unless it's sort of Chris and Belle and myself and Nick.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
On the weekend, and obviously Andrew. That can go either.
Oh, you'll watch Andrew, yeah.
Drinking with Andrew could literally go either way. So
yeah, it does.
Yeah. There's nothing else on TV anyway. Not missing much.
Yeah, as you probably saw on the chat, I made him do a Halloween special.
Yeah.
So he calls it Hawaiian special because he's got that Hawaiian shirt. But yeah,
he's obviously listening to you and watching that PlayStation thing earlier. But in the front room, and the little one had Bear in the Big Blue House on. So
yeah, I remember that back in the day. Yeah.
No, it was brilliant. But my eldest got into it quite a bit. But it was literally the time it got taken over by Nickelodeon. Took it off.
Right.
Nickelodeon took it off and put SpongeBob SquarePants on.
Yeah.
So it was literally the time he started watching it. So when he started watching that, we were like trying to get hold of all the toys and everything for him at the time. And my mum and dad actually went to America. He said, "Oh, can you get something while you're over there?" And he'd come back and like everything's SpongeBob. It was mad. I mean, he watches both of them anyway now, but my youngest. But
yeah, fair enough.
I grab the DVDs when I find them.
Yeah, it's always a good show to watch because I used to watch it like because obviously my mum used to babysit, and the kid used to babysit was born in 2000, and we used to sit and just watch sort of reminiscences. We used to watch quite a lot of stuff, all the old shows, but yeah, it was no, it was pretty good. Big Blue, yeah. When he used to sing that song, goodbye, good friends, goodbye, all that, yeah.
Yeah, I found it in a charity shop the other day.
Nice.
So that I'll buy that for him, and then I saw the price for it on eBay, and I was like, hopefully.
Yeah, I know a few people have had that before and have sold it for good money.
Good money, yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I couldn't figure out because there's like a hole in the back. I say a hole in the back. It's like a Velcro bit in the back.
Oh, right.
Well, apparently it's a pajama holder.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I've never seen one of those.
Yeah.
Because my charity shops are crap.
They're rare to find the blooming things nowadays.
Yeah.
But he ends up playing with all the stuff I buy anyway.
No, I wouldn't blame him.
Oh.
Did you see my latest vlog where I just was playing that train set? I was.
Yeah.
Playing. I got a bit involved in that. Setting up, and I was like, oh. Yeah. I do that here and there. I've got to limit myself with stuff. I was testing some games the other day. I was in the vlog as well, and I was like, I better not spend too much time on it.
I bought GameCube game the other day, Zelda one for the GameCube. Anyway, one of the managers in the local charity shop, she had someone helping her out who was looking up game prices for her, which was always nice. So I walked in and put 30 quid on the bloody thing. So I had a chat with her. Luckily, I managed to get it 15. But
Yeah.
only because I wanted it for the collection because it'd actually been really looked after.
Oh,
But
sweet. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to having a game of that when I get a chance.
Yeah. I don't really see many retro games on my charity shops. If I do go charity shopping, I have to go further afield because my
Yeah.
local ones are like very expensive.
Yeah, well, I think you might have mentioned it earlier on, but a lot of the prices in charity shops are rocketing at the minute.
Oh God, they are. Yeah.
But the
Oh,
thing
they've
is,
even had a few charity shops closed down, which is like,
a lot of them round ours are turning away donations because they've got too many
yeah.
of. But then the prices are astronomical for the stuff that they've got in there.
Yeah. 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 I know what you mean turning away donations because I went to one today to ask about sending some stuff, and they're like, "Oh no, we can't have any more donations."
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, but what I find like my charity shops locally to me, some of them like if they only open certain times, like during the week, and then the rest of the week they're not open. But people are so lazy enough not to keep their stuff and wait. If they just basically dump it when they close right at their front door, and you get piles and piles and piles. It's like why?
Yeah. Well, a few of them that have been in this week have said that
Yeah.
they're only sort of taking donations till about dinner time.
Right.
And then I said to them, I said, there's a lot of stuff outside.
Mhm.
And they said, they'll get done for fly tipping. Like,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah. Definitely.
They
Yeah, I know the
probably
ones
report
around
them
mine
and still
do. Yeah, but
But
yeah,
absolutely reopen
yeah,
again. Sorry.
it's just their manpower that they have to come in and like get people to take it away. It's just I hate it when it happens. But yeah,
The
but
thing
no,
is, one sec, Pete. Sorry, mate. TKX has put loads of stuff will be going to the tip, sadly. But the thing is that a lot of the, especially like the tip round near me, you have to actually book a slot to get there,
yeah.
and that's 8 days in advance.
Oh, flipping hell.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you're like, oh, I might do something this weekend and have a tip run or whatever. No chance.
Yeah,
You've got to book it 8 days in advance.
yeah. I think
And it's
our local tips
Friday
that
to Monday.
as well. Yeah, I don't think it's 8 days in advance, but it's I think they just started to do in advance, so you got to phone up and then it's like. Yeah.
Yeah, a couple of friends of mine who live in Nottingham, they were saying that theirs is just literally queuing. So there's a whole road of just people queuing to get in there, and then obviously they've done it a bit differently where I am. It's just you can't get one if you want it straight away, sort of thing.
No, of course, yeah. I think that's why a lot of people are fly tipping, which is a shame.
Yeah.
Rams around popped in. Thanks for popping in. Kieran, White Boys as well. John Luke.
Hey, bud.
Let's have a look there. So, just going down the chat. It just jumps. Clifford the Big Red Dog. I do. Yeah. But there was two versions, a UK and an American version. I used to watch both. It used to be quite weird seeing the American version compared to the UK. But yeah, I did remember that vaguely. Yeah. But no, I don't rely on charity shops. I haven't relied on charity shops for at least about a year, 2 years. Because I know when I first started back in 2016, I used to go to charity shops all the time and get big bundles and bags full and stuff and for very cheap. But it's just the fact like with the new regulations and where they got to space stuff out, there's not a lot in there and they've got to wait 48 hours before they can put stuff back out. I know a lot of people do in the reselling community go to charity shops and pick out good stuff, but I've never been able to do it for a long time.
Earlier, because I was saying I went into a British Art Foundation today, just having a look around, and they had a Billy Bass. I think it's called Superstar. It's like it's basically the fish is stood up on a stand. Anyway, I looked at it and I was like, it's like $6.99. I was like, oh. Yeah, well, you say that, but one recently sold for 50 quid on eBay.
Fair enough.
Well, bloody hell. You can guarantee that's gone.
Yeah, yeah, it's annoying that happened because I did the same thing around a car boot. Because I've been watching online on YouTube a lot of old TV show Minder,
Yeah, yeah.
and I saw the actual full box set. Kick myself. That's worth decent money, and I picked it up and it looked a bit light, and it looked like it was all there. And in the end, I put it down, walked away, went home, and just had this sudden click in my mind. Is that worth money? And it was. It's like, and was it there last weekend? No. It's like, oh fuck. But and that's the way it goes.
I went to one of the car boots when it reopened. I picked up the whole box set of The Sopranos.
Yeah.
But I said to the guy, I was like, how much do you want for these? And he was like, oh, £2. I was like, right, I'm having them. Just purely for myself, for my own collection sort of thing. But it's like a long box of them. It's really good. But DVDs in charity shops are a killer for me because I'll find one that I actually want and then have to buy another 4 to make it 3 for like 4 for £1.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
I end up bringing an absolute load of them home just for one that I actually like.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think I've got a few of them today.
Have a look. So, what Night's Life saying about the? I think George Ross mentioned that. In our lads chat on Facebook, I've got, and said about the new GoPro Hero 9. I know it's about £400.
Yeah, they've shot up, haven't they, the prices the last couple of years of GoPros?
Yeah, because I know George has got. I think it might be the 8.
But is it really worth it?
Yeah, selling it. Yeah.
Are these newer versions? Are they really worth it?
I've never really. No.
You know what I mean? I'd like to know what features are on them that makes them any different.
Yeah, because I watch a fair amount of channels that actually do with the GoPro, but they look okay in bright light, but when you're in a darker sort of situation, they're really poor.
But a lot of these things are tested when they're being ridden on a bike.
Well, yeah.
Everyone's walking around somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, if you look at any of the sort of review videos, they're all doing it like as a sport, because obviously they're meant for sport initially.
Yeah, meant for sport, they are, yeah.
You know, so a lot of these are like, look at the difference between this and the image stabilization. But when you're walking 1 mile an hour, 2 miles an hour on a field, I doubt it's going to make much of a difference.
Not particularly, no. It's
really.
just people actually, buy them just to do these videos where they get quite good views.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah.
You still got to do your editing though, haven't you, really?
Oh, yeah, you got editing, yeah. Editing's a key thing. But no, I find that I could probably spend 2-3 hours on a video editing if the software likes just because I use Wondershare Filmora, and if it plays up, then it takes forever. But no,
is that a free program?
Yeah. Let's have a look. Okay, the new one there says Night's Life.
There we go.
Rear screens, chargeable lenses, takes a new bigger battery, so it lasts longer.
Why would you want a front screen unless you're doing it? I suppose as a vlog, I would imagine.
Yeah, probably for vloggers, yeah.
Changeable lenses. Changeable lenses? What, wide angle?
Possibly for wide angle, yeah. Because I know there's a guy, Andy, who does a theme park channel, Coaster Crazy.
Oh, yeah.
And he has he just used a GoPro. It looks okay. But not as to the quality of Sean, who does Theme Park Worldwide with his big handheld one.
Yeah.
But I think he does the job.
You look at the prices of like gimbals and stuff like that. You're going up stupid money.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you got to get if you're like getting one, you got to get it quick and yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Now it's worth if you're vlogging.
So for setting up shots, if you are vlogging. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay. But yeah, as I say, there was always a lot to get when you're a YouTuber.
Yeah, I mean, are you getting on with your new mic?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I like the mic. Yeah, it was good to pick up via Facebook.
Yeah.
A good price. because I was watching a few YouTubers. Because obviously I saw Carbit Chris had a good mic, and then there was a guy from America, Lots of Josh, who has this same mic, Audio Technica, and yeah, it does really well. And then obviously the old mic went to Nick Hills.
Yeah, I know.
And he's made it much better sounding than what I could.
Do you think it was just settings then in the end?
No, because he messaged me about an hour later as I was posting stuff. It's like, oh, I'll take it off your hands. How much do you want? We agreed on the price, and that was it. Done. How happy to go to Nick, because obviously it's Nick.
Yeah.
And you make use of it.
Yeah,
But,
definitely.
Oh dear.
Before the less salt I have. Right.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm reading out loud there.
No, don't worry. I'll do that all the time. Yeah, Andrew's got a Blue Yeti.
Yeah, I was just showing off with his new setup, hasn't
he? Yeah, definitely.
Bit of flashy.
Yeah, but the quality, Andrew, remains the same. Pretty much.
It does look like a sex aid.
Yeah. Don't drop it on your foot, Andrew. That's what I recommend. They're bloody heavy.
Are they?
Yeah,
you have to get like a stand for it.
What's that?
Have you got like a special an arm for it?
Yeah, I've got an arm. Yeah. It's nothing. Just plug it in. A USB mic. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
Pretty well.
Now you've moved it. I can see it.
Yeah, the arm. Yeah. So you can move it to what you like. It's got springs on it, so pretty simple setup, really.
I would have put mine on, but I'm just. It seems to be all right. I'm guessing. Just the.
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly fine.
That was going to be a flashy mic, but it was a bit impromptu.
No, that's fine. No, that's what it's all about
movies, I thought I'd jump in, but it seemed like I got the end of it.
No, that's fine. No, it's just like couldn't think of a topic. Last night I was setting up the stream. I thought I'd do an open one, because a lot of people do open streams, just people to pop in. So Andrew's getting an arm for his Blue Yeti. You do realise, Andrew, the arms for the Blue Yeti are very expensive, because the Blue Yeti is a very heavy mic. So you got to get a proper mic arm. Not this one. This will break it. The one I used to have was at full capacity. But you have to get the ones. So basically, specialist websites do the big arms. I think they're about £60-70 for just an arm. Yeah, or might be more. I know when I was looking for one, I was like, only because it's very big, like quite chunky. It doesn't fit in quite a lot of the arms.
Well, that camera you've got, that surprised me. The price of them, the webcams.
Yeah, the webcams. Yeah, the C920 do well.
Yeah, the 920s. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was really surprised at the price of them.
Yeah. Yeah, because I got this a couple of years ago. Because I used to use a really crappy mic when I first started, and then I upgraded. But I know you can get 2 or 3 newer models on that.
Was it the 920D, the webcam now?
Something like that, yeah.
I think George Ross might have updated his or something.
Yeah, I think George Ross does, yeah.
About 90 quid, I think.
Something like that, yeah. But I've got a good internet because I'm sitting next to the box. So it works well. Yeah, unless, because I'm on Virgin Media, unless Virgin drops out. It does quite a bit.
I'll put it as a business expense.
Yeah, might as well, Andrew. Put his business suspense.
Yeah.
Blah. T-Cake says there he has about 5 blue microphones to list. Yetis, Ice, and Snowballs. Saving for the impending second lockdown.
Yeah, I think there will be T-Cakes, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's getting that way now. It's stupid.
Yeah, a lot of pockets of areas of. Yeah.
Yeah, there's gonna come a point where they're gonna have to. It's not even really winter yet, and the cases are going up, though, aren't they? So
yeah, they're going up quite a lot. Yeah, It's like last weekend, just before they said like six people, all the people who were going out, thousands of them, just going out, nights out. It's like,
Well, they're blaming it on the youth, aren't they?
yeah,
They're saying it's people were just being irresponsible.
yeah, fair, yes. But yeah, amount of people I see don't wear
Well,
masks in places, and but
I'll tell you what, these comments on this thing doesn't update really. Not properly anyway.
let's have a look. Okay. Oh, Gimbal says there, one of my mics stand is an old metal sprung postable lamp. I use it to use in the garage. Got off a shock off it the other day. Instead of investigating, took fitting off, painted it, and stuck a mount on it. Yeah, might as well, because obviously if you got a big microphone like the Blue Yeti, one that I've got is too what's the word? Too lightweight for it. And it would just bend it in half. So you got to spend money to get a big one. But obviously, when you start on YouTube and you just think, right, what do I need? This and the other. So like, obviously, a microphone if you're doing YouTube or videos, and then obviously the webcam. If you're going out doing videos, people just use their phone, but yeah, I've upgraded quite a lot over years, so I'm happy at the moment with the setup I've got.
This is the thing, isn't it? I mean, you just upgrade it as you go.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, as much as your business allows you to, and then you just upgrade. Yeah, because I got it to Facebook Marketplace for, I think it might be just over 100.
Yeah, that might be my fault.
Because we're going for quite a lot more on Amazon. So I just happened to be on Marketplace at that particular moment. Someone was selling it. I was like, done. Right place, right time.
PvP's moaning you're still on.
Yeah, he goes out quite a lot vaguely. He's in Canada, so he goes out quite a lot. And he was like that with Laney, I think, last night. For a 5-hour stream.
Oh God, sorry, I'm keeping you on.
No worries. No worries, that's fine. And it's always good to chat to people. Like I've got now, as of the stream, I've got Corey Barlow, Powery, Reselling. I shall be in contact with the next couple of weeks on the stream.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, because he did he did pop in for a bit, as he does. He's a very busy lad. But yeah, I've watched Corey for about 3 years now.
Really?
A nice OG, yeah. OG reseller. He used to do a lot with Laura Stubbs back in the day, but I don't think she does any videos anymore. She's got her own shop in Ipswich.
Wow.
And he used to do a lot of videos back in the day. And so that'd be no good night to chat to. And then obviously tomorrow at 2:00 PM afternoon, I've got Karin. So obviously Karin, the sewing thrifter.
Yeah.
On for an impromptu just chat. Because I set it up because I sent her a box the other week. And a lot of people send her boxes. Quite a lot of that's going to charity. Yeah. What she makes of it. And then obviously, because obviously she can't get outsourcing as much. So I thought, fair enough, I'll set one up and chat to her. Cause I think I've chatted to her about 3 times on the channel.
Oh, good.
Yeah, because I've been doing these for about 2 years. I'm on 188. Well, it might be near 200 because there's a few that have been deleted by YouTube for whatever reason, or I've deleted them or whatever else.
Seen about
for
Andy.
various reasons, but
Andrew's going for a bath.
Oh, God's sake. No bath selfies. If I pop in your Facebook group later, Andrew,
yeah,
I don't see
the same thing there.
hairy legs.
Put one on the group, innit?
Yeah. Oh, he wasn't. Oh, I thought he was. Oh, must be someone else then. 2:30. Oh, okay, I know Laney was late. Oh, it might have been on Tommy Bernard's the other night. That's right, Tommy and Tracy. I keep forgetting who's on. That's what. But yeah.
Gimbal reckons Andrew has one bath a month. He doesn't. You should see his Facebook. His group.
Yeah, long soak.
Long soak, yeah.
Yeah. No, he's been tidying up today. Tonight, he was in
the house,
Lachey, so he was tidying up and tidying his house and making space. You could see carpet. I'm like, really? But yeah. Let's have a look in there. Month. Okay, cool. Yeah, yesterday. Yeah, I thought so. PvP, but no, I don't really keep up myself with that many YouTubers. Not being disrespectful or nothing. It's just time issue.
Say it how it is, Peter. Hey.
Oh yeah, I've got to say how it is. Well, I just don't keep up. People know that. People's usually there was a lady. What was her name? I forgot her name. She has a channel. Oh, I've forgotten her name now. That anyway, she used to message me quite a lot and to say back in the day, say, have you got your watch later list down? I'm like, not really. It's so and so. Mel from Sparrow's End. And she used to chat to me quite a lot, and I was like, fair enough. And like, cause like I just stick quite a lot of videos back on my watch later list and watching. Because I was watching one today. I was watching Theme Park Worldwide from last June.
Yeah,
that's how bad it gets. But no, I do watch the odd occasional stream straight away.
I think the thing is that over lockdown, I think it got. I was watching quite a lot then. You know, because it was literally one after the other.
There's not a lot to do, so you watch a lot of people.
So it wasn't just that. I mean, people were putting out content every day.
Yeah.
You know, all the time, and I mean, even if you talk about like sort of George Ross in the mornings.
Yeah.
There was literally every day there was more stuff coming out. You know, but I think obviously since it's gone back to normal.
Yeah, it seems like normal people are just doing as and when.
Yeah, like 1 or 2 a week, something like that. But
obviously, there's so many of those people, like not just from UK, but who are doing it. It's just hard to keep up. So yeah, she's not at the moment. Mel, no, she's got 2 or 3 channels. Gimbal, I think she's concentrating on other business ventures, because she's got her vlog channel where she does gardening and stuff, which I've seen a couple, but I think she's moving on to doing more like other types of adventure. I'm not sure exactly what they are, but more high-powered business adventure.
Which Mal's that?
From Sparrow's End.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
She's not to put many videos out. She's some sort of business thing she's doing. Yeah. Have a look. That was Wray. Cool.
Well, that's alright, TK.
Yeah, it does quite a lot. But no, I do catch up on a few videos now and then. Mainly when I get a chance. Mr. P, thanks for popping in. Looks like you've got the best shirt on. Chelsea shirt. Thank you very much. Cheers for that. I think, yeah. Let us know where you're from and how you found the channel. Always nice to see New York people popping in. So Leanne Hill says there, she spent all day moving stuff into a spare room. Now daughter has moved back out and organised my workroom. Knackered but chuffed. Excellent.
No, well done.
Do post a picture on Facebook or whatever and show what it is if you want to. That'd be good. But no, it was like it was weird because end of last year, because me and the vinegar jar don't live too far away from each other. We go to many car booths and stuff. Last year we had from the end of September. I think the week after the 1st September, actually, it rained for a month, literally through last year for a month, and then they stopped the car boots, so we didn't get any sourcing much in between September to December,
Yeah.
and then we knew there was local and slightly further away jumble sales from January to March, and that, and which was pretty good because I went to about 8 or 9. Some of them were better than others, and if I sort of hadn't gone to those, I don't know how I would have been through lockdown.
I think the thing is that a lot of people found different ways of sourcing, didn't they?
Yeah. Oh, definitely is. Yeah, I know for lockdown I was doing more Facebook. Yeah. And stuff.
I mean, you were doing. Was it Spock?
Yeah, Spock. Yeah, I did that for a while.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I did quite a lot. I did okay at that, except that one big package that came all buckled and bent. Harry Potter's.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
I think
dear. No, I've been sourcing all sorts.
I'd never been on that, and I watched a video of yours, and it was like, I'll have a quick look. That's where I got my mic from. I think it was down in Devon or somewhere. But the thing is that the only thing that got me was like that extra added price they had on at the end. I was like, oh, that's a bit. I didn't realise that was there as well. But it came alright.
You've got to take all things into account.
It came alright and everything, so I was happy with that.
Fair enough. But yeah, as I was trying to say, like with the end of the car boots and beginning of like what might happen is that, as I say, I'm just trying to get as much stuff as I can in, because obviously the car charity shops are non-existent around my way as such for prices. You get your good thing here and there. I picked up it's basically electronic battleships for £3 worth 27, and it works because I tested that. But apart from that, it'll be Facebook and local apps. But it depends how far they sort of shut everything if they do.
I think it's funny, mate. Like I said, I'd be surprised if they don't. Even if it's local ones, you might end up with a local one for.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, I don't see why not. Yeah, shame, but.
Yeah. So.
Oh, Mr. P, been watching you and others for ages. From South London, living in Blackpool. 17 years. Oh, you've been living in Blackpool for 17 years. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so it's always nice to see people from my neck of the woods, and obviously a lot of others from around the world.
Blackpool?
Yeah, living in Blackpool now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I believe was from South London, then lived in Blackpool for 17 years. And then he says, we'll tell you a story about me and CFC one day. Okay.
You'll be enjoying the Blackpool illuminations at the minute then.
Yeah, do let me know about the story. Always interested to hear about the Chelsea stories. Because obviously I picked up, because I got a Joan who was in the chat, sent me the other week, a few weeks ago, about the Chelsea programmes.
Yeah.
Which is really good. I've still yet to go through them. I went through them initially to see, because a lot of them going for my collection. And then there's some that go to resell. So, yeah, it was really, really good. I enjoyed going through them. Like, obviously, a lot of people would if they're other teams.
Yeah.
But
PvP, only a week of summer left, always seems to fly by. It seems like we've had a summer here since about March.
Yeah. It was weird, like the last few days been really warm.
Yeah.
So I was like, wow, and summer's day. But yeah, yeah, it was pretty good, like to see the Premier League back. Because I watched a bit of Chelsea against Brighton.
Waiting for our first game.
Yeah, so I was like, fair enough, we're doing okay.
Yeah, we're still waiting. I think it's the 21st, ours.
Yeah, because your first game got postponed.
Yeah, it was supposed to be. I think it was Aston Villa.
Yeah.
But ours is now Wolves on the 21st.
Wolves, tough team, tough.
Yeah, it's
Tough
not ideal.
Portuguese team.
They've got good squad though, mate.
Mm,
Chelsea have really upped the game this year.
they have, yeah, with decent signings. Glad we're still using our youth players, English, but
He's not
yeah.
keen on the goalie, is he?
Mm,
He wants a new
mm.
goalie, I think.
Yeah, I do believe so. Yeah, because I know Roy Keane had. Oh, was it Roy Keane on Sky Sports had a really rip into Kepa?
Oh, yeah, but that's what they get paid to do, mate. They
Yeah.
get rip into anybody.
Oh, of course he does. Yeah. No, I can see why though. It's like Man United and De Gea.
Yeah, well,
Same
I
sort of
mean,
thing.
De Gea has been rubbish for years.
Of course
It's
he
only
has.
'cause
Yeah.
he had a good few seasons in him that they're sticking with him.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
I mean, they can't score anyway, so it's not a problem. It's just they keep leaking
By the
them.
sounds of things, or look of things, can't do a lot.
Yeah. I was seeing a list on Twitter today of all the players they were linked with,
Yeah.
and all of them, didn't get any of them.
No.
The biggest club in the UK sort of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got a load of rubbish.
Yep. Yeah. Totally. Yeah. Yeah.
Next
That's like Chelsea's been doing all right.
this
But
year, the league's cancelled the season a few weeks
well,
ago.
Canadian football, really?
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah. The problem
Wow.
over here is just getting the fans back into the stadiums.
Yeah. Because obviously it's a lot bigger, so a lot of the stadiums are quite
Mate, they're losing
far
millions,
out.
absolutely millions every time, aren't they?
Yeah. And it's like the MLS when obviously English players who have gone to MLS like Beckham and others, um, they have said it's such a like faff, like going miles and miles because you have to get like planes literally
Yeah.
to fly over to one stadium and then you got teams in Canada and then south and north and it's like
Oh, it must
couldn't
be
be doing with
terrible
that.
being paid the wages they get paid. I
Yeah.
really
Oh
feel
yeah.
for them, having to fly around in a private jet.
Yep. Indeed.
Back end of the careers at about 35. My daughter is a diehard Arsenal fan. Sorry.
Yeah, died ass man. Just brought 3 shirts and ordered a new one with Abu Mang. I think
About
the way you
no,
pronounce it.
Aubameyang.
Abu Mang, yeah, on her birthday, we've signed new contract.
Yeah, he signed
Ah,
a new
yeah,
contract today.
yeah, he signed. Yeah, he has.
Basically means nobody else wanted him.
Correct.
No, it's the
Yeah,
same with
he signed the
Grealish.
contract, and then their third goalie went to Aston Villa.
Yeah, that Grealish has signed a new contract. It's my
Mm.
home and all this sort of palaver. But if anybody decent had come in for him, he just sold him.
Yeah, definitely.
But
Yeah,
the prices, these players want hundreds of millions. They want the
yeah,
club
it's like
hundreds of
Messi.
millions for the
Oh,
player, and it's like not in this current climate. They're getting it.
no,
De Gea was
no.
rubbish, but yeah, Sean, he was rubbish when they bought him, but he was young, wasn't he? And then
Yeah,
he
yeah,
had
he
like
was.
2 seasons where he was absolutely pants, and then he was really good for the next sort of 3 or 4, I think, if I remember rightly.
Mm.
In fact, if anything, he kept them at the top half of the league for a good 2 or 3 seasons, just purely because he was making save after save.
Yeah, yeah.
But again, he's similar to what happened with Joe Hart with us. He was amazing, and
Mhm.
then he just petered out, and now he's. I mean, what is he like? Third choice at Spurs now?
Yeah, Hart. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's signed for Spurs, hasn't he? But I
Yeah,
mean,
he took it because that's all we could get.
yeah. Well, the thing, I don't begrudge him that. I mean, it's a good.
Oh no, of course I think
Good. I would
he's still
imagine
getting money sitting on the bench.
it's a good team to have your name.
Yeah, yeah,
You
definitely.
know, but when he can't get first choice at Burnley or where else was it? Somewhere else he went. It's a shame though. It's just Pep didn't like him when he moved in. When he
Yeah.
go,
Oh yeah, yeah. Because he did go to Italy for a while.
well, he went on loan for a year, didn't he?
Yeah, loan. Yeah, that's it.
But yeah, it was because he wanted to play passing out from the back, and Joe Hart was not very good with his feet apparently.
Assuming those bloody hair commercials.
Oh yeah, I mean that was he's there
Yeah.
rapidly ascended.
Yeah. I know that Chelsea do need new goalie because obviously we've only got like 2, I think, and
Mate, it was that
Caballero is
match
like 38.
that Carabao Cup match against us where he refused to leave the pitch.
Oh,
He
yeah,
faked
that was
he was
mad.
injured, and then when
Yeah.
when that manager tried to take him off, What was he called, that manager?
Conte, or was it?
Oh, yeah, it was Conte, wasn't it?
Conte, yeah.
Little angry man.
Yeah.
He tried to take him off and he refused. So
They refused to go off. Stupid,
yeah,
really.
Conte went and had a sulk and then come back because nobody went after him. He literally walked out the door, and then when everybody ignored him, he come back out again.
Yeah.
But, I mean, after that would be over, wouldn't it? It'd be like, nah, you
Oh, yeah,
refused.
it was over. That was it, done.
Poor
But,
Caballero was warming up on the side, ready to go.
yeah.
Well, man, he would have been better at penalties against us. He used to play for us.
Pretty much.
Yeah, they do need a first team
Yeah,
goal.
oh, they do, definitely. Because we've actually got 3 players per position now. Because for years, we've only had 1 or 2. Because we used to have one of the smallest squads in the Premier League.
Yeah, well, I mean, he spent thousands.
No, we spent it, yeah.
And then obviously with the transfer ban,
Yeah.
that sort of like saved it up the last year or so.
Yeah, and then all the other managers used to send all their all Chelsea players out on loan. We used to have a list like that.
Yeah, it's moneymaker, isn't it? So we're doing the
Of course it is,
same
man,
now.
yeah.
You know, they buy these kids and then they go out on loan to sister clubs
3
or
or 4
whatever.
and then they sell them on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, you sell them on for a profit. It's a business.
Yeah.
We used to be like a local team and, you know, the underdogs and everything, and now it's a business.
Yeah.
It's a global business.
Yes, one of our ex-players. What's his name? He went to Italy. I can't pronounce him. Oli Alina.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's come back to the Premier League. I can't remember who he's playing for now. There was a couple who did that. Went abroad and now come back.
What do you
I
mean,
think
like
one's
Kevin
playing
De
for
Bruyne?
Fulham. Yeah.
Kevin De Bruyne was a nice buy. Well, then you got look at that. You got Kevin De Bruyne with us and Mo Salah at Liverpool. No.
Yeah. How can I describe that? It's such amount of good players we've had.
I'll tell you one
goodish.
thing.
Well, we've had like
I
Kevin De
always
Bruyne,
thought-
Mo Salah. We've had Daniel Sturridge. We've had
Daniel Sturridge came from us. Sean Wright Phillips came from us.
yeah, I know.
Those sort of players you bought off us because we didn't have the money.
Yeah.
Sturridge wanted a bigger club.
Oh yeah, of
and
course, yeah.
Sean Wright Phillips didn't want to leave
Because we
originally.
couldn't capitalise on that sort of success for them because they were
Chuck
crap.
20 million at City and they'll
Yeah.
sell him. Yeah, we were the selling club back then. I hope so, John, but I doubt it.
It'll be difficult though at the moment. Who's going to win? I can't. I have to see.
Our defence out. If we don't get a centre back, then it's same as usual.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
I
I
was
don't
pretty-
think Chelsea covered everywhere but goalie.
The thing is, though, now, mate, it's a case of getting these players to play together. You can buy the best players in the world, but if they don't play
Yeah,
together,
definitely, yeah. Yeah, because obviously they're earning all these millions, and then they're just like, it's different from years ago where they just played together.
Well, it's like Andrei Shevchenko, wasn't it? You know, that sort of player. They were amazing abroad. We have.
Yeah.
I tell you what, we've had so many players that have been absolutely amazing abroad, and they come to us and they just can't kick a ball.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
there was a guy. Well, I want to say Joe, but it wasn't Joe. It was somebody else. Anyway, I went to watch a game once, and this striker, I watched him warm up for about 15 minutes, and he didn't get it in the goal once, and he was taking
Right.
bloody penalties. What was he called? It wasn't Joe. I forget who it was now, but it was someone like that.
Benjani.
Oh no, Benjani. I love Benjani. Benjani was a legend.
Yeah. It was like because I've watched all the Harry Redknapp stories when he'd done
Oh,
like
he's
BT
amazing,
Sport,
isn't he?
and Benjani didn't want to go from Portsmouth to Man City.
No, and
It
he
was at the
fell
airport.
in the airport.
Yeah. The amount
can
of stories though that Redknapp has.
That's what I'm
Players.
thinking. You can imagine it'd be one of those things where you'd just be sat there for hours in awe, wouldn't you? You'd just be
Yeah.
listening to him with every single story.
Yeah.
It's like that one where I think it was West Ham. He had like
That's
a
right.
reserve game or something, and that guy was giving him gyps, saying he could play better than the striker. So at half time, they
Yeah, guy with the tattoos, yeah.
they were down a man, weren't they? And
Yeah.
at half time, they were like, right, well, can you put your money where your mouth is, sort of thing, and shove this guy on. And they said to him, was he any good? He went, well, he scored a goal.
That was right.
Can you imagine that? That'd be amazing. We
Oh
just
god,
you.
yeah,
Come here. We need you. We just need you. Get a shirt for him.
yeah, get sure, and that's it. Yeah, imagine these days,
Yeah, can you
we
imagine?
wouldn't allow it. But
You
yeah,
know.
and then I was right. Talking about West Ham, and then Harry Redknapp said about they brought a player from overseas.
Oh, so
He,
John.
he, he, he came. They gave him a car, stuck him out wherever it was, and from training, and then told him where training ground was. He got lost, and then he got fed up. And was in a hotel, and then Harry Redknapp and someone else were banging on the door. He's only down a bunk, through a window, and end up on a plane back home again.
Was it Odawingi who turned up at QPR on transfer day, deadline day? He would literally travel down to QPR, right,
Yeah, oh yeah,
and
I
sat
think so.
outside. They were having a field day, going, "Oh, he's here," and nobody had actually put in an offer or something, if I remember rightly. It was
No,
something
no,
stupid
yeah,
along
I was
that line.
right. Oh god, did
Someone
like
had
that.
told him he
Yeah,
was going there, so he in
yeah.
preparation and to make it for the deadline, he drove down there, and nobody actually put
Yeah,
a bid in for him, so he had to literally go back. These games,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. I love Deadline Days. Watching that all of them. Yeah,
He did, but the thing is highlighted. He they've been so lucky, Liverpool. I mean, 2 penalties in a game. It's exactly how it was last season.
yeah,
They get until the last few minutes, and it just they get a goal from nowhere. I
yeah.
remember
Totally.
that was a money grabbing Judas. Okay, is this a Southampton sort of Portsmouth thing going on down there?
I don't know. They haven't got that far down yet. I know Polishek's popped in. Thanks for popping Polishek. Have a look.
Dylan.
Highlight comment. Thanks for popping in. Sean Dempsey is a new one to me. Pope is the answer, and shot stopper, not keeper. Play out the back end. Available for at Burnley. I have Farrell Peacock to step up.
Yeah.
And Dylan's popped in as well. Thanks for popping in, Dylan.
Yeah, that's the one.
What? Oh, when he went to Southampton.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, because I watched.
Yeah, go
Yeah, I
on.
watched the Sky Sports one the other day on YouTube. 2003 or four.
Yeah.
End of the season, there were like 5 teams. Southampton got relegated, I think. That season, you saw Redknapp there. Yeah.
But the thing is that I watched a thing with him in, and he was like, they offered him a job. And it's like it was close to where he used to live, so he thought, I might as well.
Well, yeah.
That's what it is. There's no loyalty in football anymore, anyway.
No, of course, right. No.
Liverpool, yes, I've found.
So Liverpool found out.
Been found. Well, the thing is, Joan, is that I think what watching on as a spectator, what we found as a City fans was that when we won the league, you've got a target on your back. Everybody wants to beat the champions of that season, and I think they will find it harder this season. But
Yeah.
it's whether or not they get them last minute goals. I mean, I'm very surprised they've managed to keep hold of all the players, because they're all aging though as well. They've took 4 years to get to this point with the pretty much the same squad that they've had. So I think unless they have some more investment, I don't know
Yeah,
how.
definitely. Yeah. It's like James Milner. It's about 33 or 4 or.
They're just aging. I mean, we've had the same.
Yeah.
The spine of our team was Vincent Company. It's David
Yours, yeah.
Joe Hart. There was so many of them that were like irreplaceable. Yaya Toure was another one. But they've managed to be quite good and find the right players. I mean, you say that City are, ruining the league, but none of our players are on the highest sort of purchase players.
Not really. And you've
highest purchase players. None of them are.
Yeah, and then you've sold a fair amount this season.
Yeah, but we don't do very well selling. We basically give
don't. I've noticed. Yeah.
Otamendi. I was reading today. Porto want him for free. Yeah, Inter Milan are offering 5 million, but they want us to rip up his contract and send him to Porto for free. And now he knows we'll probably do that.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
5 million.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like Man City have had some strange players over years, because obviously you've had Balotelli, which was one weird guy letting fireworks off in his house.
Oh no! Ah, no, no, no.
What was
See,
that?
Balotelli was weird, yeah. But the thing is that he's also the sort of guy that I heard a story that he'd spotted some kid that was sort of wagging school, if you like, playing truant,
Yeah.
and so he pulled over and asked him why, and he was like, "Well, I'm being bullied." So he took him back to the school and spoke to the teachers about this bullying. What was the other ones I heard? He went into a pub and bought everyone around, and then he got pulled over in his car, and the police were like, "Why have you got?" He had like 25 grand on him, and he was like,
That's right.
Why have you got 25 grand on you?" And he was like, "Well, because I can," and that were it. End of story. But he'd regularly go into one of the local pubs and buy a round for everyone.
Jesus, that would be.
Mental, absolutely mental guy.
Totally.
But then he went to Liverpool and scored 1 goal.
Well, yeah. Aye. But
Well,
yeah, you do need more characters like that, to be honest. It makes it more interesting.
Well, you ever see any interviews where they talk about Balotelli and it's the other players are sort of talking about Balotelli? It's
Yeah.
they're like he was a character. It was one of those situations where you'd either be, sort of really happy with him or you'd be wanting to kill him.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
There was
Oh,
no in
yeah.
between.
Yeah, there's been a few like that.
Redknapp always pushed for money. The club didn't have,
What's that?
making our financial meltdown even worse. Well, I mean, Dylan, every manager's going to want to spend money. That's, I mean.
Yeah, if they're trying to get the money, yeah.
It'd be very simple though with Harry Redknapp, wouldn't it? It'd be like, right, we need to buy, and he'd just like Jermaine Defoe, and
Yeah.
He'd buy what's he called? I mean, tall guy from Liverpool.
Oh, what, Peter Crouch?
Yeah, it's gone out of my head. Peter Crouch. He'd literally just drag half the team from wherever he came from.
Oh, of course he did, yeah. And then Nico Cranshaw came for 3 clubs.
Yeah, Cranshaw, yeah, that's the one. Cranshaw, yeah. Someone had asked him about that.
If they're good.
He did. It was a program. In fact, it was a program not long ago. It was what was it called? Harry's Heroes or something.
Oh, that was great. Yeah.
I enjoyed that. There was that was I think the second series this year.
Second series, yeah.
Yeah, and they were taking the piss about Cranshaw, saying they should have got Cranshaw.
Yeah, that was a great series though. And then obviously you saw Ray Roddick bust up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, where he done that himself, to be honest, but
that's the way he is. I'd seen him on that Can't Pay, Take It Away. I think he was, and he's right. They'd gone to his house to get some money off him. He didn't have a lot by the sounds of it.
No, that's right. Yeah, I don't think he does. I think he's got a bit more now because he's done quite a few TV appearances, like A League of Their Own, quite a lot. In the most funny ways, he was on there, and then obviously did Harry's Heroes, and
did he not go
he was on
the jungle?
Yeah, he was on a YouTube channel called the guy from Sky Sports, Tubes.
Oh yeah.
Do that golf channel, yeah. It was an era a while ago. So
Tubes had an heart attack not long ago.
Yeah, about a year ago. So yeah,
a year ago.
He was drinking.
Was it?
Yeah, he was a heavy drinker.
All right.
He would never drink at work, but he would always drink elsewhere. He would always try and think when the next drink's going to be this and the other. And then he had a heart attack, and he sort of slowly was recovering from it.
Yeah.
So yeah, but no, I watch that quite a lot. Most Sundays when it's on.
I used to watch Soccer AM. I used to enjoy that.
Yeah, definitely. How's my sales? Yeah, they're okay. I wouldn't say they're like mega, but it's
I don't know, Joe.
Steadily going through.
Did Razor Ruddock win the I'm a Celebrity? No, yeah, it was I'm a Celebrity, wasn't it?
I don't know actually. I can't remember now.
I'm gonna have to check now.
I don't know, but no, he doesn't help himself though. Like drinking, smoking, and this, that, and the other, and
no, I mean, well, the thing is that he was I'm a Celebrity Series 3. It was really
3. Oh, did you? Wow, that's a bit.
No, it can't be. No, no, it's not. Is it? Oh, actually, yeah, he looked proper young in it.
Yeah.
Really young.
Jones says she means Hey Redknapp. Yeah, he did. Over last series.
All
Yeah,
right, yeah.
he
Yeah, he
walked
did,
it.
yeah. Yeah, but
What?
that's, I mean, that opened so many doors for him, apparently. I watched a thing again the other day about it. And he was saying that winning that, he just opened all these doors for all the different programs he's now on.
Yeah. So I take it football is as big as hockey and can. Yeah, pretty much.
It's pretty much one of the only things that's big over here.
Mm-hmm.
It's-
Yeah, there's pockets of other sports like cricket and other bits and pieces,
yeah,
snooker occasionally, but nothing can beat football.
I don't think anything really compares to that, to
No,
be fair, mate. You don't see 80,000 people at a snooker tournament, do you?
no, you don't. You don't see any of these days.
No, that's true.
It's a bit boring. I occasionally watch it on sports channels, and it's like just a couple of commentators in the background, and no one's in there. It's oh, God, boring. But
I went
no,
to a 2020 match, I think it was. Was it 2020 match? Yeah, I went to one of them not long back.
yeah. Yeah, Ian Wright was on the last series highlight comment. Yeah, he did pretty well. But this series is going to be crap because obviously they can't go to
They're doing in
Australia,
Wales,
so
aren't they?
that's in a North Welsh castle. For I'm a Celebrity.
Oh, what are they having there?
Don't know. They're having it there. Yeah,
House
not
spiders.
40 minutes from where Andrew lives. This castle, haunted castle.
What, and they've
Don't
not
know how
asked
they're
him to
going to
go on
do the
it?
distancing and what they're going to do in it.
They've not asked him to go on it.
I would love Andrew to get in his button. I'm a Celebrity.
Can you imagine?
Should come dancing would be even funnier. There we go. Campaign for Andrew for Should Come Dancing.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Or
It,
dancing on ice.
yeah, it will be, John. It really will.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. But yeah.
But it'll be next year, I reckon.
Yeah. Yeah, once I get the Christmas period over and get everything sorted, Andrew gets his finger out and saves the country, we'll be alright.
Yeah, he needs to carry on with that a bit, doesn't he?
He does indeed, yep. That's why he lost the last listing challenge. Because he
Oh,
was.
did he lose? Did he?
I think he came
Yeah,
second to last. But he
oh,
was doing a lot with government.
he won
But
it.
Richard Payne. Richard just lists and lists and lists and lists.
Yeah, but Annie got a copious amount of supply of backlog.
Yeah, he's got a copious amount of backlog. He's got suppliers. He's got the works.
Yeah, can you imagine that, Sean? The lasses won't be getting their bits out. Yeah, everyone in a coat. I can imagine that.
Yeah. No worries, PvP. I understand that.
Oh, bless you.
It's the
Sorry,
same as when we pop
sorry,
over to the
PvP.
other side. Yeah. In America, sometimes it's like, oh, what's happening here? But yeah, it's always
I'm a
interesting to
celebrity,
see.
get me out of here.
Hmm.
Basically,
Yeah.
a load of has-been celebrities go over to Australia usually and spend
Yeah.
a couple of weeks in a jungle eating spiders,
Flies and bugs and stuff. Yeah.
bugs, yeah. And then this year, because they can't get over there, they're doing it in Wales.
Yeah. Some Welsh
Castle.
castle. Mm.
So yeah, I imagine folks in the UK.
Totally confused. Probably.
The Canadian Football League again. Is that is that literally like our football, or are we talking like
I'm
American
not sure really.
football? Or I say American, I know Canadian and American are different.
Yeah. They're different. Yeah.
But is it actually like our football, American soccer sort of thing? Or
I'm not sure really.
sorry, Daryl, we seem to be talking about stuff they don't know.
Oh, no worry, Daryl. Sorry about that. It just happens. The way it goes.
It
So you
sounds.
got any quick questions? I'll probably be on another 5 minutes because we're getting a little bit late. 25 past 11. I'll let you folks go in a minute.
Sorry, don't they not use the hands?
Really? I've never
Yeah,
noticed.
I
I
like
don't really. Follow that.
Gimbal.
What? Well, you can imagine anyone in Wales wants to get out. Yeah. Yeah. All you got to do first, before you get out of Wales, go to Wrexham, raid charity shops, get out of there, and
No, you need to go to Dunelm and to where is that? TK Maxx. That's where Andrew likes to visit.
yeah, raid it.
Definitely there isn't one there, but I don't believe him.
Mm. Oh dear. Night, Daryl. Take care.
Right, Daryl, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's amazing though. Like when you're watching a YouTube, you sort of watch someone from years, and you can see their progress. For example, Carbet Chris and Bargain Bell, they've moved obviously miles away down to near Devon or wherever it is, and obviously we're seeing their transformation from obviously having like obviously when you used to see their shows in Manchester, you see them where it is in their room where they're in their ex-media room full of boxes, and then now it's all kind of different. It's always a good thing to always try and just because that's what I like to do. See what people are up to.
The cinema room was turned into a storeroom.
Yeah,
the guy had an awesome cinema room. But yeah, I know what you mean. But they put the effort in there, aren't they?
Yeah, it's the effort. Yeah,
he's definitely worked hard on that.
Yeah, I've definitely has. Yeah, especially with like merch he's got and stuff he picks up, because he recently got that gaming bundle.
Yeah, I know.
There was a few good bits. Most of it was just bundle fodder, but it was a few good bits because I said to him with the Xboxes, get the controllers on separate, because obviously the Xboxes are very heavy.
Yeah,
they weigh a lot. So
well, the thing is that there's like you say, it's sort of average, isn't it? There's a lot of average.
Yeah.
There's no FIFAs, which is always a start.
I know. It's always a good thing.
It's all dependent on what the quality of the discs are.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, he's done well for that, and he'll get some good money out of that lot. It's just
definitely. Yeah, definitely will do.
I felt it's a great league though.
Yeah.
Often high scoring.
Oh right, okay.
Fair enough.
CFL similar to American football. Still different in some ways.
Yeah, I get that.
Okay, fair enough.
I think
a bit like yours, rules football.
I think
a bit different, where they wear no protection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
cool.
With Chris and Annabelle, they literally used to live like round the corner from where I grew up.
Oh, okay.
And now they've moved down to literally 5 miles away from where my nana lives.
Fair enough.
It's a small world.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. That's what I find with a lot of YouTubers and a lot of people who watch all the videos, and you like, and see, it's always interesting to see where they're from, and then obviously I see a lot of locals about, and they bump into me, or like, oh, I reckon he was from Southampton. I was chatting to a guy at my local car boot in the queue, and he was saying, "You're the tripod man." I'm like, "Yes, I'm that person."
You're the tripod man.
And people know you, might not know your name, but they know you from certain aspects of what you pick up or what you do.
Yeah, you've not done too badly with tripods, have you?
No, I've done quite well. The last one I picked up, I've kept it, because the other one that I had fell apart. Because I brought an older one about a year ago, and I was using it when I went on big vlogs, and it sort of the other day fell apart in my hand. So I was going to a tip. But no, I've got a nice one that I've picked up. Paid next to nothing for it, so.
Well, I've got quite a collection of tripods. So it's sort of the same thing.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll pick that up and I'll use that myself.
Yeah, definitely.
Pick the camera up in quite a while.
Yeah. Yeah, I always find it a good thing to pick up. It's just like, if you're picking them up, you've got to be wary. They're a big size, so you've got to and they can be quite heavy, so it's just postage costs. So make sure you shop around for postage.
Yeah.
And the length of things. But if you're getting get Manfrotto or other good brands,
What's the brand you've got at the minute on yours? One you kept.
I forgot
Yeah,
now.
I'm sure. Yeah,
Yeah, it wasn't that a well-known brand.
wasn't it?
No, it was a bang average brand. But yeah. So TKX just said there, he spent £120 on 120 PS2 and Xbox 360 games, blind online couple of days ago. Lockdown fodder. Hope the discs are good. If they are even in there, fair enough. You've got to try these things because you never know if you're going to get a decent game if they're in there. But it's like when you buy the gaming console, you've got to check in the disc tray because sometimes you get a good disc left in there.
Yeah. I only used Manford.
Well, see if I pad in the difference of. Okay. Must get mixed up then.
Night, Joe.
Yeah, not Joan. Right, so what I'll do, I'll end it there. What I'm going to say is, if you're around tomorrow at 2 p.m, I have Karin on my channel, Karin the Sewing Thrifter, on my channel. So the link, the stream is set up, so do come over before 2 o'clock and say hello. I'm chatting to her about how she's been through lockdown and what she's been up to recently. And thanks, Oliver Ian, for popping in.
No worries.
Appreciate that. And good to chat to you. Good to
put
a name to a face, as always. And thanks everyone for popping in. Hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow and have a good rest of your evening, if wherever you are, or day. I'll speak to you soon.
Take care,
guys. Take care.
Bye.
And